Intelligent.
Right, so that should be better. There we go. Sorry, I forgot that I was doing things and didn't have the microphone on, so it should all be good now. Let me just check. But I can see it's in here, so should be good. Sorry about that, guys. Hello and welcome to the Firestorm Squadron Firecast again. Apologies that you didn't hear me the first time because I'm a moron and didn't turn the microphone on. So that's really clever. So to run through the list that we have while we're doing the last bit of setup, I have opted to give player Phil, player Phil, player 1. Yes, that is accurate. Because I want him to be able to move and get target locks. Sorry, to answer the question from earlier that we were already talking about, the UKTC was a load of fun. We came 16, which was fine considering the glaring mistakes that both Phil, Pond and I made, where Dom did really well.
As is the norm.
Evening, humble Columbus, how are you? So Dom did not lose a single game all day, and that was not just because he had easy matchups, because he didn't. He in fact played some Imperial Aces with his Imperial Aces, where he was moving second and still managed to win.
It was masterful, not going.
And I made an interesting choice to do a 3-bank with the bomber, the resistance bomber, instead of a stop or a 1 straight, which I would have won the game instead of losing it. So, and we'll not talk about what Phil Pond did. Suffice to say, it was a glaring error.
I had that game was a glaring error. I had a glorious game against Toby.
Why are you putting all this tokens
on? And his first order, which netted me that beauty, which I adore. My game against Tom Forster was probably the best of the entire day. That was an extremely close game. But yes, no, we failed to achieve as usual, and Dom carried us through, as is the norm. But I'm using the same list I took to that, same list I had the practice for beforehand. So it's Old Power. So you've got Ketsu with Maul Crew, Fearless, and Shadowcast Title, Talamain Cobra, and Alterok both with Predator.
Any of the waiting for?
Large base plates.
Large base plates, yeah.
I'll leave that case there.
For some reason, none of the ones that I've got on this.
Is that one? Yeah. Just give me that one. You can carry on setting up your ships. People came to see a game.
None of the ones in this case work.
So yeah, the reason I've said Phil to go first is because I want to be able to get torpedoes onto his ships without having to worry about locks from his. So again, apologies for the late start. Slightly late start. It's not really that late.
We're on time.
Late starting talking then. But we unfortunately do have lives outside of X-Ring. Shocked to say, I know. And
Not true.
yeah,
Not
okay. I think we might need more stress tokens. I'm playing X-Wing. We need more stress tokens.
Yeah. As long as I've got tracks tokens, we're all good.
Okay. Let's have a red line. Oh, can you pull them slightly towards you, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. It's just enough.
I think it's just this actual Falcon ship.
Sorry?
I think it might just be this Falcon ship.
It could well be.
I think the peg.
They changed base sizes on the large pegs.
Where the peg goes in, it looks like it's actually cracked.
Oh. That's not good. So my Falcon.
Yeah, no, this is the original Horrible Falcon.
Alright.
Which is mine.
Okay, I'll do.
It's the first ship over Port Spectrum.
I remember when you got your first ship. I remember you came to me I bought a thing. So that's cool.
And it's flash broken.
My first ship was a Phantom.
My first
outside of the recording.
Yeah, my first ship was the
Hey PJ! That list should look familiar. You stole it from us.
Oh, we stole it from someone else, it's fine.
Excuse me, I didn't steal anything, I propagated.
So that's interesting. I need to keep that open.
And then what happened, Nick?
Eh?
And then what happened?
I remember what I was talking about, so...
PJ saw the list and then what happened?
He beat you?
Then he played you.
No, he beat me. That was the one where... Yeah, that was my mistake.
Yeah.
I am looking for excuses. My dials are set. So we shall begin the timer. And the game, I guess. Right. Yep. I'm doing my phone for a reason. You can turn your phone off and beacon. Post in the chat.
Just be very careful what you say there, Nick.
Lock screen. Turn off my lock screen so it stays open. No.
Considering that we were also going through the list, do you want to go through your list as well? Because you've really gone through it.
Yeah, so my list is... Yeah, I forgot we did that before the mic was on, didn't I? So Whisper with Duke and Fifth Brother. Tomax Brown with Crack Shot, Proton Torpedoes, Proximity Mines, and Red Line with Advanced Sensors, Proton Torpedoes. The reason for those, the Crack Shot and Tomax Brown can be reloaded, which is kind of cool to have multiple crack shots. The Fifth Brother is pretty cool. More definitely well worth it. Yes, I
yes, then more is definitely worth it.
And I like having some form of devices, so proximity mines on a nimble bomber seems kind of cool. It catches some people out sometimes. You all set?
Yes.
I'll do one forward, and then I will focus. And with Tomax's ability, not Tomax's ability, that's Redline. Redline's ability is after I perform action, I may acquire a lock. So for demonstration purposes and not much else, I'm going to lock that rock there because I feel like it. Tomax Bren, just going to do one forward. Is also going to focus, and then Whisper is going to 4 forwards. No headsets are connected at the moment. So.
No, that's what it's weird.
Okay. And is going to cloak. There we go. It's just timing it and keeps locking, which is annoying. That's not looking the way I want it to. Okay, I'll have to pull the chat up on. There we go. That should be logged in now. Yes.
Sure, that's not half the line.
You can pull it out and drag it across.
Yeah,
The dial really looks so much. So,
you're going to need Stranglehold of one of the original Falcons again. I might spell a new one when it comes out.
Or just magnetize it.
I don't want to do that. Large base name is frustrating. I don't need it. Stop being annoying.
you got it in your phone again?
No, I just don't need it. Stop being annoying.
I won't.
Well, that's fine. At the moment, you're not here, so I don't care.
Okay, I am all set. You scared?
You're scared.
Is Ketsu with more as consistent as the old Ghost used to be?
Not Ghost used to be.
Yeah. In 1.0.
What do you mean?
Where you used to just get hits after hits after hits.
Yeah, that's because of various mechanics included in Ezra. And the fact you're using TLTs, then you got the rerolls. That's probably sense.
It's a different mechanic, basically.
I know it's different, but I'm going to get quite a lot of hits with it consistently. Right, what are you, buddy? Oh, so that is it.
Like what?
Really don't like Terra.
I don't know why.
Because he takes away my tokens. Anything that takes away my tokens, I don't like. Okay. Told you to be quiet.
Well, it's Dom being good. He's sharing the post.
So events to stop, focus, and then I will get a lock action. Not a lock action, sorry. I will acquire a lock. Use the other red one until you're there. Into one bank. And we'll also acquire a lock, which we'll put on Tarek. And Whisper will do a 1 hard. And we'll...
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, whilst Ghost may have been too reliable, probably, he definitely couldn't double tractor things in return and throw medium-sized ships on the lot.
That's a really good point. Definitely a really good point. Okay, so you're shooting first.
I am indeed. Well, start putting shenanigans first, really, mate.
There are none of
There are none.
Done!
that.
Good job.
You can put cards in these, how that works.
Yeah, I know just earlier. Did you? Yeah. Because, you know, I can be aware of more than
I
one
didn't know
thing
you were in the
happening.
room when it did. I couldn't remember. I've been playing with it all afternoon. I don't know when things happen.
So,
So no
nothing
shot
to
for
get
Ketsu?
to. Nothing from Talonbane.
So, terror.
Range 2.
Range 2 obstructed from
Oh, that means I get
forward
2 dice.
Man terror.
So roll on the table input.
I know, I did listen. You know my bullseye, I haven't got Predator. I'm not going to spend a focus, so it's.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to do that more.
Well, I want to.
You want to confuse things.
Sure.
It's not confusing. You're confusing.
Okay. My shots. Yep.
Find a way. Okay.
Should I do? I've got range. We've got torpedo. Let's have a torpedo.
Cool. Range 2, but obstructed. Well, retreat, but obstructed there.
Yeah, spin the lock. Makes hit and 2 crits.
I'm going to spend my focus to make it 3 of age and a wank.
Cool.
Because Tarot doesn't like torpedoes. And you spent the block.
I did.
Who does like torpedoes?
Me.
People
When I'm
who
shooting
have,
them.
Yeah, people who have them like
Nobody really likes torpedoes.
I still have a stress.
I remember my stress.
Really for you?
Exactly that. Now, I'm pretty sure that fits. And that worries me.
Depends what you think's going to fit.
And the hard one.
That's not going He's strength. I mean, he could hard one. He's suicidal, but he could go for it.
It is me. I am pretty suicidal. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Tim says, "Good looking picture, guys. Thanks, Tim. It's really good to see."
Cheers, Tim.
This is Tim King, Spud Gun Sniper.
Oh, cool, wicked. I didn't realise that's.
From
I didn't put the name together.
Yeah, it says takers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. That's why I said it.
Yeah, well, thank you. Oh, jeez. I'm glad you told me.
Well, someone needs to.
Yep.
So you.
Absolutely accurate. This is why next year for the UKTC you're captain. You may as well be this year.
Unless Dom books a ticket again, because he's your captain again, Nick. This is how it works.
That's not how that works.
That's how it worked this time round.
I mean, Vino voted 2-1. Not that I do much captaincy this year, but it's fine.
Or maybe I can get a team of people that won't lose.
Oh! I mean, you can do that. Cool. I am assistant coach.
Yep. Are you doing anything?
Yes. But not that. That's wrong.
It was all about having a blast, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh god, yeah. No, it was a great day.
Let's do this.
But it's also the fact that because it's done by the players for the players, everyone there really wants to be there. Everyone there's there for a laugh, and it's just a great atmosphere as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. The team aspect of it all was great.
Yeah, I do like team.
It was also very smoothly ran. It was just I just enjoyed it. I thought it was a great day all round. And I really enjoyed the format as well. I want to do more in the future.
Well, Tim Pond will definitely be going to national / grand champ / whatever else is called.
I will definitely be there, yes.
I am waiting on a response from an email which I shall get Monday or Tuesday this week, and that will dictate whether I'm there or not.
Nick may or may not be there. We're not quite sure yet. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you're going to Worlds. Oh, bless.
That's not why I can't make it.
I just like thinking it is.
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, that has taken up a lot of my money, but that's not the no. Family commitments means that unfortunately.
We're just supposed to be forward a strict one.
I won't. Isn't that first? Isn't it repositioned then?
Yes, but
that's fine.
He can cheat.
Well, we know.
Well, look who I'm playing.
Exactly. Right, Ketsu.
Ketsu is a win. Ketsu and her awesome double tractor shenanigans. And the Shadowcaster being the epic chassis that it is. I love that shit. I love it too much.
I was not expecting you to come in so fast.
I mean, it's Phil. Why did you not expect him to come?
I don't know, but I didn't.
Hello from the UK then.
Who's that?
I cannot pronounce that name. But they're all the way from Canada, so it's great it's great to see someone here, and he likes your Shadowcaster film.
Thank you very much. Whereabouts in Canada are you from? I have family in Quebec, Montreal. Montreal, Toronto, Halifax, and Victoria. So I know kind of Canada very well.
Well, it'll be really interesting, Tim, to see how the Mighty Morphin Inferno Squadron does in the extended meta. It would, definitely be good to see how you do at Nationals with it. So, have a look. Who do you think's got the engagement right?
Not me.
I mean, I know what I think the answer is, but we'll...
Well, I am happy that Tarek's not in the fight. That's kind of helpful.
But we'll see what everyone else thinks.
Right.
Your choose. Well, actually, if I start combat stuff,
I'll do that then. I mean, you can track to Tarok, or you can track to Redline.
Redline, you can't track to Tarok.
He means Talonbane.
No,
I know exactly.
I do mean Talonbane. No, I don't mean Talonbane. That's
You mean
true.
Tomex
I mean Tomex Bren.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the name as well.
But I mean, he could track the Redline, and then shoot Redline with Talonbane with 5 dice and you've got 0 agility. Then shoot you with Ketsu with 4 dice because you've got 0 agility, and then move you onto a debris field.
Yeah. You could do that.
There's one thing you could do. Or shoot Whisper.
I'm not sure you can do that with the timing of the track. The way
yes, you can. It's the second one. Then
first time. I'm pretty sure it says the first time you were assigned a tractor token.
Nope.
Okay, we'll look at it in a minute. It's fine.
Because
So,
how
who you
So,
tractor?
I'm going to be tractoring.
Because how else are you supposed to tractor large spaceships?
Fair. Looks like it's time there.
They would physically not be.
I'll just take damage.
Yeah.
So you're shooting.
Well, I'm thinking it's more the point do I then shoot you with Ketsu and then move you, then I can put you in the bullseye arc to then have Predator as well.
You could do that.
That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, Ketsu, first up. Yep. 4 dice. With Fearless makes it 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit straight into red line.
So, shields.
And a crit.
And a critical, which is wounded pilot.
Wounded pilot. Well, it's not.
Not
The
terrible.
end of the world, it's not. Great either.
I don't know if I can, just.
Yeah,
Go for that.
You put it in the middle. Very well.
Yep.
Do you want to apply the second tractor token?
Yes.
And then remove your dice.
I'm going to need those right now. Because that's Talonbane with 5 dice.
Yay! Ow.
Predator. Spend the focus.
Oh, that's a dead red
Dead.
line.
just to guarantee the 4 hits and a crit and a dead red line.
Oh, that's red line dead straight off the bat. And the crit was...
Overreach.
Overreach.
I just don't care.
Well, yes, Charles, no one knows who Redline is. Of course, Nick should be playing Death Ring.
Clearly it is the wrong choice. I'm using the wrong choice then. Right. Red line, range 1 into Cobra.
Yep.
So,
Do you want to see what you're doing?
focus gets 2 after
So-
spending a lock.
2 hits from Redline into Talonbane. Talonbane gets nothing, so shield
on one.
and 1 damage into Talonbane.
Yep.
Whisper range 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go check on that one. 3 gets focus, crit.
Into-
Spending focus into Cobra.
And you, exactly that. So, 2 seconds.
Copy roll. So,
So-
1 evade, so it's a hit crit.
So hit crit into Talonbane
Because Nick-
from Whisper.
Yep. Fuel leak.
And then Whisper gets second evade. And the crit on Talonbane is a fuel leak.
Yes. Because Nick wasn't announcing who. I assumed he was still shooting at TBC.
Yes.
But to be honest, trading Talonbane, although Talonbane's awesome for a annoying torpedo shooting.
Yeah, I mean, advanced sensors,
Redline is just
torpedo, redline, for sure. So yeah, so the that may be the end of it. I don't know if Tomax has a shot.
Tomix is bumped, so he doesn't have a shot. So
Yeah.
I haven't even traded.
I didn't know if he had an arc on Ketsu.
He might well do. I'll let Nick double check.
But at the moment, that seems like a
No, he does not.
Cool. That seems like a very solid opening for Scum. Redline dead from the initial engagement for 4 damage into Talonbane.
Which, yes, which is not ideal at the same time. I think I got the engagement pretty much spot on.
Yeah, it worked out for sure. Yeah, you definitely had the better engagement out of the two of you.
I mean, I didn't have Terrock in that fight either, but
Didn't mean it.
no. No, did not need it at all.
Cool. So I'll just go back and check in a second. Put them back in dials anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Tomax had no shot, and Redline is dead. Talonbane ended up with a fuel leak after taking hit crit from Whisper's shot. We have a random Punisher just sat in the middle of the board.
Hey, thanks.
And Charles saying you're using the wrong punch there, Nick.
Absolutely.
Where's Tarot going? I don't know. If knowing Phil, probably off the board.
Thanks.
But I mean, there's an obvious move for Tarok here. I won't say what it is, but there probably is an obvious move here. Yeah, I think all of those suggestions seem solid.
To be fair, it is a pretty obvious move what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
Yeah, okay, what you can
do it.
What does it do?
Yeah, but you need to do your decloak.
Do you say it?
Yes.
You decloak back and that way. To the right. Whisper's right. I mean, that is the most retarded. And back, he said.
I didn't back, did he?
Yeah. Okay, so.
Looks like a 4K from Talonbane.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Pete thought that you were going to do a talent roll. Talonbane.
I thought about it, but it's more what I have either side doesn't actually add up to a very good positioning. For the turns after everything else, it's just in my mind. I have, however, done the 5k here.
Yeah, which is what we expected, which is probably blocked.
I think it is.
Especially watching you play, all you do is
It's not all I do.
It's pretty much what you do with that.
It's not a hard throws on K-turn.
It's like, I'm going to K-turn, woo, and I blocked myself because I forgot I was going to K-turn, woo.
That has happened on more than one occasion.
Yes, it has. And the typical 2 hard?
Yes.
Yeah, because there wasn't going to be anything else there.
Thank you. Sorry.
And then into the
Boost into the
boost and focus.
Oh, I forgot something. Never mind. Yep, that's exactly what I was going to do, but then I spin away, forgot, because that would have been prox mine right there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Talonbane.
Actually, I probably would have moved
You
Ketsu
probably moved
first.
Ketsu first. So, but obviously because of Alex, I didn't do that. Stress. And 1 hard bump. So this game is over.
Ooh. Well, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Depends where you go out the front half.
Yeah, no.
I'm not in the front dark. I'm not in the front dark.
Yeah, the game's not over.
You're not fitting, so. Not over yet.
No, actually, I probably am in the front dark.
Yep, because you're still in the guides.
Can you run a track in the back?
Yep.
Yeah, the turret marker on Ketsu is from Kogo 2?
That is from Koga 2, yes. Everything else is from by the same token, but that I got a couple of years ago now from Cog. It's purple with the white inlay as I always do, but it's how it all got started actually, to be honest, with the purple with the white.
That is going to be game.
That brilliant white allows you to be seen a lot easier. I prefer the bigger marker. Just, I mean, you can see on our camera as well. It's a lot easier to see, but not only that, for when your opponents and yourself here, it's just a lot easier to do. Yeah, the dice tray is kind of seen through, but it's fine.
Yeah, Whisper's not in a great place.
No, he's not. It's more what I want to do with him is the question. Let's try this.
I'm not sure what your thought process was behind that, doing a hard one there.
I forgot what everything.
So track to you there.
Because it should have been just a 3K. It's fine.
So
Yeah, it definitely should have been something that wasn't what you did.
to Talonbane first, just to see what they can have. So Talonbane, you are not inside the bullseye, just out. So no close to reroll there. 3 dice, no mods. Oh, 3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits, 2, 1 evade. So 2 damage on Tomax Brent.
Tarok will now shoot, hoping range 2, or most likely range 3.
No, that's range 3.
Yeah, range 3 into Whisper. Spend the focus for 3 hits.
3 hits from Tarok.
Spend force.
And 2 on Whisper.
Yep, 2 shields. And then the range 1 from Ketsu. And then, so just spend the force to make it 4.
And I'm not going to subject anybody else to that game.
Oh,
That is pointless. That is absolutely pointless.
So that was a very quick game, unfortunately. Nick conceding with a 4 health Tomax Brent, which is probably sensible.
It's not a full health damage.
I said a 4 health.
4 health.
4 health.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
4 health.
So,
Yes.
yeah, it is a for listener. But it's alright.
That was absolutely even the proximine wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, no, unfortunately that was a quick game.
That's okay.
Yeah, that shows you
How good that freaking list is.
that shows you A, how good the scum list can be, and B, what happens when you get things a little wrong.
7-10.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I was just happy with the engagement on that one. I think I got it. I mean, the K turn I should have seen getting bumped, but everything else I got pretty much spot on.
Let's get my stuff out of the way. Just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Let's do this easier. I can sort it out in a second. Right, so Dom, what are you running?
I'm Luke.
Han Luke. Interesting. Okay, so it wouldn't only be a massive struggle, it would be absolutely pointless. So
Who's going to do that one?
PJ.
No.
Let's get Dom's list. So we are recording a second. The scum list is really, really good. Thanks.
It is a little good. And I know what I'm doing with the Telecaster.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, I thought you did. You'll never
Because it's not called the Millennium Falcon, is it? It's called the YT-1300.
Correct.
Yep. And you haven't even got the titles, it's definitely not called the Millennium Falcon.
No, the title's really good, but it is 6 points. And if I was going to be spending 6 points, I would probably spend 7. And go for engine upgrade.
So, I'll say guys, sorry, Dom is going to be running Han Solo with Trick Shot R2-D2. He is running Kanan.
And inertial damage.
So it is Handbrake on.
That's a stupid thing. It really is, because I mean, he's using basically it's a parking brake, right? It's not a handbrake. You use handbrakes to drift. I mean, I know you use handbrakes to also help, but
It's a park up.
but it's you use handbrakes to drift.
And The reason I can't put the upgrade on that I want is because I haven't selected the pilot that I need.
Well, that is unintelligent.
So you are. Some number of points.
191 points.
Yeah, you outbid me.
Well, yeah.
To be fair,
Anybody with any bid outbids you.
To be fair though, our bid for the UKTC was done, and we did outbid. What was it? Two
That was
teams.
quite surprising to have so many.
To be fair, I think GC, Chivers, and Cromwell's team bid was 60 points. I think in the end, something like that. That was
It's the long list.
37 points.
Well, Phil was 23 points.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah, that's Phil. What do you expect?
So yeah, so whatever the other two were, I know.
Chivers didn't have a bid. Chivers was 200.
I know Dale was running Rex with Riot and Vader. Okay. So you can be player one, Phil.
I thought as much.
I'm shocked.
He's done it this time. There's nothing I can do about it.
Why does he keep pointing rocks at me? This is not very fair. Right. This rock here. So now I get to try shenanigans and play game stuff. I think it's the lighting because it's gone dark. The lighting's a good thing to get a better light on that.
We just need better lighting in general.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, we can take it up to.
But I can help with that. We have two 800 watt lamps on.
Well, now he says. It sounded like I said it ages ago and nobody pays attention to me. It's fine.
You're correct. Nobody pays attention to you.
Yep.
So, welcome to Game 2 of the Firestorm Squad and Firecast. I'm recording. So, today we have got. I'm recording again now. Phil Pond running the list he ran in the first game for anybody who's watching. We've got Ketsu, Ernu, Fearless, Shadowcaster, Old Terra Predator, and Talonbane Predator. He's playing against Dom, who is running Trickshot, R2D2, Kane and Jarrus, and Inertial Dampeners. And Nurse Skywalker.
Do you want to say on Han? Because you didn't mention Han. You did. You said Dom's running Trickshot, R2D2, Kane and Jarrus, and Inertial Dampeners.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
On Han.
On Han. That's the bit you missed off.
I did. And Luke Skywalker is Supernatural.
And this is why no one pays attention to you.
Well, that's probably fair.
It's Han and Luke, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a themey list he would like to tell you, except it's got Kanan in it.
Oh no!
It's still
No. Never did I say it was themey. I said it's got Han and Luke, which is cool.
It's thematic to a point. Is it? And R2D2. R2D2 as well.
It does. It does. Yes. It doesn't have C-3PO.
Well, it doesn't have R2 with
Or
it.
Chewbacca.
OC Dom.
There we go.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either, Phil.
Sure.
So, okay, so we've seen Phil's list, we know about it. Why did you decide to bring this list up?
Why did I decide to bring
you
this?
decide to use this list in particular, yes.
Well, I'm a part of an X-Wing chat group which has a lot of players in who are going to Worlds this year. And within that chat group, we've got Jack Mooney and Ollie Pocknell, who of course are both known players for flying Han and Jake, especially from 1.0. And Ollie just made a comment saying that Han and Supernatural Luke is also a lot of fun. And I thought that was cool. So I started putting together some lists and stuff, put the loadouts together, sent it to Ollie. He says it's a little different to what he's been trying and what he's been flying out, but I thought it looked cool, so I wanted to give it a go.
Cool. That makes sense.
And it is different. It's a bit different. I did try Han Jake, as we saw on the stream a few weeks ago.
I called for cheating straight away because Luke goes down first.
He does, but it's not going to change. I mean, it's not exactly cheating. It's not going to change
You've deployed all of your ships
whatsoever.
We use it like 5.
Yeah, it's not going to change anything whatsoever. So it's not exactly cheating. It's just doing things in the wrong order.
I know, you take the mick out of us, so take the mick out of you, it's fine.
I mean, that's true.
No, we don't. You two are taking the mick out of each other.
Yeah, we also do that as well, yes.
Right, so let's... I don't know what I'm doing, so let's do this.
So some things I've been looking at, trying to work out how to do is things like this. And work out if we go to there, and then I will bump to there. I'm just going to stick.
Start with our swirls quills. Okay. Yep.
More than number 1. Yeah, but he dies like twice.
He's very hard to kill.
Ah, yes, the rest of them. Yes, that is nice. So I think
You go start the timer.
down this way. I shall start the timer. Where the hell is the window? There it is. So, go. Timer go.
Yep. All down to you. Catches 5 forward. What a shot.
Yay. See, I called the thing. I think that distance right, which was pretty
I mean, you could have been blind and still got that correct.
No, me.
Yeah, it's pretty right in the distance too.
Yeah. It's interesting. Talonbane's running away. For a T-65 X-Wing.
Well, there's a turret first, but yes.
No. We all know Talonbane's running away. Let's just get this straight. We know they're running away from a T-65 X-Wing.
It's more than running away from a Falcon.
No, it's not. So, due back from Luke.
So what are you guys out there? What are you flying at the minute?
Luke is going
I
to
know
push.
PJ's flying. Hey, sweetie. Debbie says hello. Well, she says she's right. Popped on to say hi. Yeah, you're basically losing horribly to Phil. It was bad. But I might get another game in and play the bomber against it and see what happens.
So this is someone commenting about the dial, like on the start.
Yes, PJ and Death Rain. I know your name is Charles. Both think it's very nice.
It's so pretty. I love it.
You don't know what his name is.
I do. I know Charles. But Charles only cares about Rusty. He doesn't like me anyway.
Same goes for everyone, mate.
Rusty's the dog who you can hear whining. Stop. So, what are you guys at the minute? What are you flying? So, obviously, we've got Dom trying out this for a bit of fun. Phil's flying his to practice for nationals, I believe.
Yep.
Which I think is a fair shout. I've been flying almost exclusively the Resistance Bomber. Just trying out a few things for a bit of fun at the minute.
I've been flying Imperial Aces.
You have been flying Imperial Aces.
Trip Imperial Aces. Great one.
Yep. Happy.
Charles has been flying Hamlik.
Wow. That's not Death Rain. What are you doing?
In hyperspace, Kath and 2 Fangs.
Yes, I played against him at the System Open in the Hyperspace.
Okay. That's cool.
It was very effective.
And these two doing 4Ks.
Nice. Good start to the conversion kit. You haven't strayed into the Revel beef yet then, Charles, and gone with the 4-ship of Rebel, I'm Never Dying.
I tried that and I hated it.
I tried it for a game or two and just no, I didn't like it either.
Well, I flew it when I went down to Poole for the hostess and came in top 16, but I just no, did not like it.
Sorry, I didn't like you either.
So it seems. Well, that's cool. Rebel Beef loses to Death Rain and Aces. I think that's probably very true.
Rebel Beef loses to Aces.
Yeah. So obviously one of the slight drawbacks of this compared to the Handjake list is you don't have Leap Gunner on Falcon, so you don't get the 360 turret. I think the answer to that is just fly better.
I mean, that's what I'm trying.
You also don't get that second force charge either.
That is true.
God, this dart's bad, isn't it?
Falcon Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's the resistance one that's got the one bank sublime.
I don't know. It's just bad.
They do change it around.
I think it's the scum one, Lando's one. I think it's the one bank
I don't remember.
I don't know. All I know is that this dart is bad.
Well, it's a piece of garbage, so it should be. Well, rubbish. Well, Americans.
This. And these two. We're going to find where they are. So about there. Can we tell where they're facing right now? Let me just kind of stay up this way a bit. I like having fun with things. And bulb is
Alright. Yep.
there. Stay along here. That one will just stay there. These are my predictions. To be fair, PJ, I think had Phil not made the error he made, he would have lost that game with the decimators.
Yeah.
But Phil did make the error.
But Phil did make the error. Yes. That is accurate.
It's sad but true. But hey ho, what can you do?
Not make those errors.
Well, yeah, you just learn. You learn for the future.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's doing well outside of just UKCC. It is. I think it's one of those lists where it surprises people and goes, I have no idea what this list does.
Yep. But the key for that will take the I3 out first.
So Charles, if you've opened the hand loop, which is cool, what else are you looking to really hammer into in that expansion kit?
Gentle.
That was it. That's the thing you wanted to try. That's cool. Here's a colour for it.
Okay. Yep. So, shooting. Yep. Harm. Range 3 obstructed into Talonbone.
Yep.
Gonna harm reroll that.
Yep, 1 crit and 3
1
blanks.
crit and 3 blanks, so we'll just harm reroll it. Into, wow. 1 hit, 2 blanks and an eyeball. So I guess we'll spend the target lock on the 2 blanks and the eyeball.
Yep.
For
A blank and 2 eyeballs.
a blank and 2 eyeballs. Wow. This is shit garbage dice rolls.
So
Spend the force charge for 2 hits.
Talonbane, regular is 2, range 3, +1 visibility, and then obstructed.
Wow, that was atrocious dice roll in there.
For 2 evades, 2 focuses and a blank.
Yeah, I mean that was atrocious dice rolling from.
Can you put some numbers in there, Stream? It's got effects. Definitely like. Okay, I'm gonna use that for a minute. So, need to bring a camera with me. So no
Talamain
damage in
only
the
got Luke due to the arc.
Yeah, no. With my very poor attack dice, there was 0 damage. So.
What we got?
2 hits and a focus. I'm not going to spend the focus, so I'll make it.
Go over the tray.
Alright, 2 hits and a focus.
Wow, my dice are just rubbish.
I should have spent the focus.
My dice are atrocious, so we will just spend a force charge and lose 1 shield.
Yep.
Because I can't roll dice today, apparently.
Luke.
Yeah, so Luke will shoot back.
Yep.
For 1 hit. Wow.
Roll back.
Apparently not. No, apparently this.
Well, to be fair though, I just rolled one of those.
I mean, it's irrelevant. it's literally irrelevant, Phil.
Sevens are good fun. They take a bit of practice.
Well, that was.
I have tried it a little bit.
I had a very, very close game against Tom Forstner at the UKTC with this list against the Blub fighter with What Tambor and 5 vultures. And that was a slogfest.
The Ninja and Ocean Aces should be fun.
I'm interested about their straight arc. It's wider than Bullseye, but it's not like a degree arc. It's very strange.
Coming out was. It's fine. You're in a fun spot. You can just kill everything there.
I mean, that was awful dice rolling. Yeah, they're all on full.
They're all full.
Yeah,
they're
all full.
Oh, it's just the lighting. So.
It's just you.
It's me.
It's not the lighting, it's just you.
Yeah.
I do love these charges we got from again from PJ's lot from the Wiki Workshop. We got the patches and the force charges, so really cool.
Where is that? Still playing around with things controls.
Go on, go for it.
Cool. So Ketsu doing a 3 bank, which I'm pretty sure you saw coming.
I mean, I was hoping you were just too hard onto the rock, but sure.
I mean, the double supernatural Jedi is very much an AP. Certainly was for me when I played against it.
So Luke.
Yep.
Spend a force charge to shoot back with.
We currently have 15 viewers at the minute. So we've got 9 on Twitch, 6 on YouTube, according to the chat count.
Well, good evening, hello to all of you. Thank you for joining us.
Which is not quite the same as what the chat says, which says 14, but. Yeah, the bomber kind of struggles against the Jedi because they use archive all the time. And the list that Julian Hood has been using, which is the Jedi and
2 Jedi
Torrents, is really, really good. Whether
I'm
you
going
use
to
Mace or
use an extra damage,
Ahsoka, I think it's just your personal preference.
and then spend the force to
So what had you done out of curiosity?
3 bank.
3 bank, fair play.
So use an extra damage to stay where I am, and just hit the stress and take focus.
Cool. And start combat shenanigans.
Of course, guys, if you
Don't
do like
worry
the tokens,
about
they often buy the same
That's
token.
fine.
Who Chris is such a nice guy.
You definitely have 0 start combat shenanigans there, so what you're doing is just cheating.
Well, no, I've done that. Now moving on to just shooting.
Yeah, which is me.
Oh, it's Han.
He's a
Sorry,
6.
Han. Yes.
So, yeah.
6.
So as we said, you're just cheating.
Well, you know you can hit hits if you want.
Yeah, but all we know is you're just cheating, and that's fine as well.
You cheat at the start, I cheat now. It's fine.
No, I didn't. And then that's what we need to remember is that what I did is just deploying things out of order is not cheating. What you just did is cheating.
So yeah,
Either way, he shoots things.
he'll shoot Katsu. I will just hand reroll again because I can't roll more than one paint on 3 dice. No, my dice are just crap. 1 hit. Jesus, that is just atrocious.
After hand reroll.
1 invade.
Yeah, I've just rolled 8, 9 to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 attack dice and rolled 2 hits.
Yep.
With 17 attack dice.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Ketsu with Han.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter when Phil rolls perfect every time.
The force. Oh, I thought you hadn't done it yet. 3 hits.
When Phil rolls perfect every time. Spend my focus and lose 1 shield.
Cool. And you attracted.
Yeah. I mean, if you just roll it, that'd be great.
Tarok into Luke.
Yep,
Range
so
2.
regen to force charge.
Yes. I love that about Luke. Got. Not my bullseye. Range 2. You're going to shoot back at me, but.
It's a fang at range 2.
I know, it's. I don't really want to spend the focus
So
token.
you spend it, obviously, yeah?
You really don't.
No, you really don't. So I've rolled
No.
2 focuses and a crit, and I'm going to leave it as
Crit,
that.
is it?
Yes.
One evade.
So we've done 1 shield.
Yeah,
Because you would have spent force, or you would have
yeah,
spent.
I would have
yeah.
just spent force, so we've done 1 shot.
And then Talonbane.
Talonbane.
I don't think has Luke in arm.
No,
No.
he does not. You got a range 3 obstructed shot on hand.
Yep. Predator. So hit crit.
2 of it.
Fair enough.
Apparently my green dice are okay.
Well, that's fine then. So all you need to do is not die.
My attack dice, however, are not. Let's go Luke, range 1 into Talonbane.
Okay.
You kept the focus on Tarok, so...
Yes, I'm not stupid.
Luke will spend a focus for 2 hits and a crit. Apparently
Wow.
Luke's the one that wants to do all the damage.
1 evade.
So, hit and 2 crits into Talonbane.
Shield and 2 crits. Fuel leak.
Fuel leak into a weapons failure, and then you take it down.
Yeah.
So, down to 2.
Tarok likes none of that.
How's that on 2 left?
And this,
TBC
this here, this everyone, ladies and gentlemen, is a jam token, not a tractor token.
I just feel like there's an orange token, man. Whatever.
Okay, so apparently Luke decided that he needed to do all the work, so it's
Luke
hard.
was angry.
Well, everyone else was rolling rubbish, including Luke, so they needed to come and do things. Yes, Charles, I'd love a hug. I'd love a hug.
He'll be fine, because what will happen is his green dice will hold out, and then he'll just kill everything, even with plinky dice. Because that's how it works, right?
Sure.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Adrian. it's definitely apricot, right? Apricot jam. That's exactly what it is.
Well, for the
It's
isn't
orange.
is it raspberries?
It's orange.
No, I'm trying to remember the quote from Spaceballs. I'm sure it's raspberry.
It's orange, so therefore that's just what it is, right?
Big whiskey. Whiskey Christie. Hi. It is Friday, yes. That's why we're streaming. That's what happens. That's how it works. Every second Friday.
We attempt to, anyway.
It seems like a bad place to be, but we shall see.
Ooh. So Peter says, last game for the UKTC, rolled 20 attack dice over 5 shots with rerolls for no hits. 1 million to 1 apparently.
No, tell me the odds.
Yeah, I think I'll win the bomber in this game.
Okay. Go for it.
Cool. So Ketsu, just one forward.
Yeah, interesting. Expected you to go faster.
I really wasn't sure about your manoeuvres, and this gives me the best options for next turn.
Two town law.
Yep.
Also interesting.
And to mark up.
Just bumping me.
It may bump.
What are you doing? Because you haven't revealed your dial, so I don't know.
3 banks, so you're just going to bump into Luke. But it's never even slightly got to fit.
Put me back.
Yeah, because you nudged him completely. What are you playing at?
There.
Alright, let's you should be.
I thought the 2 would bump, so what did the 3?
The 3 was never going to fit.
Well, I thought that chance was 2.
Supernatural reflexes.
Yep. Okay.
No, just one make.
Focus.
And then Hans can stay where he is.
Are you initial damage again?
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine, staying where I am.
I thought you might have been faster with Luke, which is why Talonmain's there.
No. Didn't need to be. Okay.
Got range 2 into Talonbane. Unobstructed.
Go range 2 into Talonbane.
Yep.
It's really close.
Just can't reroll it.
Okay.
Wow, nothing.
Gee, his attack dice have been garbage.
Was it blank?
It's been garbage. It really has.
So, Ketsu,
Sure.
into Luke. Range 3. For 3 hits.
Sure.
Dear God.
It's just, this is...
3 natural 8s. There you go.
I mean,
Suck
there you go.
There you go, suck it.
I mean, that is slightly irritating, but yeah. That's fair.
No, that was fair.
Talonmain has no
No
shot,
shot.
Nope.
and it's range 3 for Tarok into Han.
One crit.
1 crit.
Han reroll.
2 lights. Yep.
2 banks into 2 banks. Sure, I'll lose a shield. Wow.
So you've been doing Hanson, so you got 1 shield left.
Wow. Sure. Right, Luke into Talonbane.
Yep.
Who, just puts 2 hits and a crit into Talonbane. Yeah, Luke's doing all the work. Because Han's dice are rubbish, so Luke is doing all the work and just kills Talonbane. 2 hits and a crit.
Was the crit?
Damage engine.
Yeah, so it's just Luke here. Who needs Han, right? Han's not doing anything.
To be fair though, if I had hit the Ketsu, you wouldn't have got that shot. That is the irritating factor.
Yes, but also Ketsu shouldn't be rolling 3 hits every time he fires, so
She should.
potato.
It's a shycaster. She should. She should be awesome at all times. That's how it works.
You guys keep writing long messages, so your name's getting cut off. Can you like do it a sentence at a time and then we see the full message?
No, keep writing long messages because then Nick has to scroll up.
I don't have to scroll up. I have to go to the chat window. Not major. All good. All good. Alright.
So obviously what I need to do is make sure Luke doesn't die, because Luke's doing all the damage, because Han has done no damage so far this game. Good job, Han.
Yeah, you're right. It's Hans just being there going, come shoot me, come shoot me, come shoot me, come shoot me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think he's done no damage at all. Because he's just done nothing at all. It's all down to Luke.
That first game was so quick, we might get 2 more games.
It's all down to Luke.
Right. You said you have some lampy things. Yes, Phil? You need to bring that next time. Get that lighted.
And they are quite big. They are 800 watts, they are not small lights.
I think that is our biggest issue with pictures of the lighting. Handscom might not be best in the Anakin matchup. I don't know, his ability to be able to move around and do a lot of damage is pretty good.
What am I doing with you, Han? I don't know.
Whiskey Dog. Thank you.
Okay, go for it.
Yep. 4K with turret.
Sure.
This is a case where I'm going to spend that last shield to stop and then rotate your racket.
Depends who doesn't catch you. I mean, probably. I mean, probably.
Yeah, rusty.
That is a focus token hidden under the wing of that Lancer, by the way, for those who can't see it. Okay.
Leaky boy, what do we do?
Can you point the Lancer that way?
Hmm?
Can you point the Lancer where he's actually pointing, please? That you're just annoying.
Leaky boy, what are we doing with you? Alright, let's spend the focus.
Spend the force.
Spend the force. To supernatural barrel.
And then what have you done with it?
4K turn.
Okay.
I mean, 2 ships that can decide where they're going
And Han's just going to stay still.
after they've set a dial is a bit strong.
And we are going to...
I mean, I know it costs 24 points from
Again, out of curiosity, what had you done?
3 bank.
3 bank, fair play.
Because I may as well just dial a 3 bank and then choose what I do afterwards, right? That's how this works. So, Han,
But you're now relying on hand to actually do some
range 2 into Katsu.
Yep.
Unobstructed. Sad, kind of wish it was obstructed. Yeah, I mean I am, but he's got all the re-rolls and stuff. It's just, I can just roll 3 blanks straight off.
Wow.
His attack dice this game. Alright, Han re-roll. Into 1 hit, 1 blank, and focus. Spend the lock for 2 hits and a blank. Great! It's the most he's done so far. And it does 0 damage.
Spend the focus.
And it does 0 damage because he rolls all pain. I mean,
That's 3 rerolls.
You can't.
I mean, this is what advantage Vassal has over this. So Vassal will actually track all your dice rolls and will tell you his percentages that you've got.
Nothing for Luke.
No. There was nothing else. It was the only shot we had that time was Han. And at the end
3
of the,
rerolls.
yeah, I mean that was it. But it's just not doing anything.
However, you can't stop this turn.
No.
That is anything. Because Han has no shield.
Correct. I know what I can do. He doesn't know what I can do. So thanks for telling him. Jeez.
No, I do know what this can do.
No, you haven't got a clue what I'm doing. It's fine.
Oh, no, I haven't got
For those who don't know, in order for that to work, can do that. Actually, we're never going to spend one shield if you do. So, because he has no shields, he cannot spend a shield. Therefore, he is definitely moving this turn. In one form or another.
Correct.
Which is why that couples really well with R2D2.
But you have to be damaged for R2 to
You do
take
have to
effect.
be damaged.
Go for it.
R2D2, let's make that one. Yeah. So, during the end phase, if you are damaged and not shielded, you may roll one attack die, recover one shield, on a hit, you will dispose one of your damage cards. Now, obviously, the bonus with Han is that he can re-roll that die if he is near an obstacle.
Correct.
So, just show that again. And then add in Kanan. And
Sure.
oh, that doesn't work.
Yep. Yep.
Can't show all three of those ones. But and shoot exit mirror. He can remove stress tokens and just never have issues. Do actions all the time whenever he wants to because of the way they've ruled that initial damage triggers, you get the stress. Then you fully exit the mirror and Kanan goes, nah, let's take away that stress. By spending a force charge.
And Luke is just going to barrel for his action. I'll just go more forward. Just take a look. Okay.
Yep.
So
I
Han
have
range 3 into Katsu.
Yep.
Han range 3 into Katsu.
Yep.
Rerock is cocked. Hit crit eyeball. He will spend his force charge for 2 hits and a crit.
Spend Maul, take one shield.
1 shield into Katsu.
Katsu?
No shot from Tarok, so just Katsu.
Range 1, so 3 dice.
Yep.
For 1.
1 red. That's all I needed was to remove your force charge from Katsu.
I just realised something.
Hard shot.
Yep.
So range 1.
Right. People may have been slightly confused
Why?
because the things are wrong round.
Oh well, that's fine. So range 1 from Luke into
Pick
Tarok. For 2 hits and 2 eyeballs, and I'm just going to spend both my force charges to make it 4 hits.
Concordia face off.
Yep.
For 3 evades.
And take it damage.
Take 1 damage.
There you go.
And then Luke and Kanan go through.
Oh, I didn't realise that the people were on the wrong side. It's okay, it's easy to swap them. It's real good.
Okay.
There's a button you can press. Just click.
Sure. Did you put the damage on Tarok?
1 damage.
1 damage per 1. So, Han finally did something.
No. Han took 1 shot off Katsu.
Yeah, so Han finally did something.
Yeah, you took 1 shot off Katsu. Sure. It's a thing.
So it's something.
So Dom, you've flown both. You have flown Jack Mooney's version of this list. Not version of this list. You have flown the Jack Mooney hand Jake.
Yep.
How does this stack up comparatively?
I mean, it's different. Han has less modifiers because he doesn't have the second force charge. He doesn't have the ability to just change it up whenever he fancies. And he doesn't have engine upgrade. And I think engine upgrade and he doesn't have engine upgrade and the title. And I think engine upgrade or the title, both of them are really good. And I would quite like to fit one or at least one of them in the list. Probably engine upgrade.
There's nowhere you could skip to do that if you're going to take. Sorry. There's nowhere you can skip to do that if you're going to take Luke with Supernatural.
I mean, you can. I mean, this list is 191.
Okay.
So it does have a 9-point bid. Yeah, go for it. So there's definitely things that you can be a bit more flexible with.
The shocking 5k. from Ketsu.
Yep. But it's just deciding what exactly you want to do. I like Luke, and having Supernatural Luke, I think, is definitely a good addition to the list. But also, I know how to fly I know how to fly T-70s, so T-65 is
X-wing
not too
variations.
Yeah, a T-65 is not too dissimilar.
Tavern Wars say Han is saving himself for later.
Spent force charge, Supernatural Reflex. Can I go all the way back? It's fine. Okay, turn. And that should just pop. Yep, which it does.
Quite nicely, yeah.
Which we're fine with.
I was considering the 4K turn here, but I wanted the focus token.
Okay.
Or modifiers, I think it's better.
Sure.
As far as survival.
So Han range 2 into Tarot.
Yep.
2 hits and a blank. That seems fine. Leave it like that.
Yep. Ooh.
Do you want to take the damage or do you just spend the focus?
We spend the focus.
Correct choice. And then Luke. Luke rolls 2 hits. And pushes the damage through. It's same effect either way.
It's actually the exact same dice as well.
Is there any reason you didn't spend the force?
I don't have any.
That'd be a good reason.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't have
That's
any.
a pretty good reason.
Because I used my 1 force charge to do the barrel roll, so I didn't bump my own shit with the
Okay.
K-Tank.
I thought you had 2.
No, I've got 1 then.
That makes a lot of sense. Interesting. The Kanan upgrade does not show force.
I just find it interesting how the Maul upgrade
No,
still doesn't
no,
allow
it's
you to
more.
take hate.
I think none of the force ones do. No, I think it won't because you're not a force user.
But Maul gives you access to the Dark Side Force power, which is interesting. They haven't yet allocated what's what.
No, I think it's literally because you're not a force user. So I think it's only if you're a force user that's going to take effect because they don't want a ship that has both a talent and a force charge on the same ship.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense.
I need to...
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
I still think Maul is the right choice on this list. I love it.
Yeah, it was great.
It's been a very consistent modifier.
I'm surprised that was not talent.
I'm a little surprised as well. And yeah, X-Wing Tavern Wars, Han needs to stop saving himself for later and he needs to do some stuff. Because at the moment I have a T-65 X-Wing that is a 200 point list and that's basically what it's doing.
Blue, 2 forward, rotate the arc around the front.
Sure. So that's one forward from Luke.
Has he got both force charges at the moment? Or is it just the
just
one?
one.
Just the one.
Sure.
And then Harnell Buddy.
It's fine. Hang on. I'm just going to rotate his arc.
To the front?
Yep. Well, you can't rotate it to any other angle, so yeah, that's exactly where he's rotating it to. Okay,
You're playing around with shapes. Okay.
Sure. So Han range 3 into Tarek. Pretty sure.
Oh, Tarek has got 2. Yes, I did, Adrian. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Glad one of us is paying attention.
Just a Han reroll.
Yep.
From a blank and 2 eyeball results. Into 1 hit. Wow.
Range 3. I'm not going to keep that, obviously. 1 of it.
Sure. I mean, if we can roll reasonably average dice, Tarek's probably dead by now, but we can't. So never mind.
Just roll better, told you.
I can't. That's my problem. that's the issue. I can't.
You get like
2
10%.
to Han.
Yeah. I get like several chances, but I still can't do anything.
Spend the force.
Han. Yeah, just Han reroll it.
Yep.
Into worse. Yeah. Wow. 4 green dice. 1 eyeball result.
80.
Yeah. 4 green dice, 1 eyeball result. That's what I just done.
And then Tarek. Back at the Han. 2.
It takes 1.
Clearly, you're rolling too many dice. That's the problem. Because when you roll less dice, you do alright.
I don't know what is I don't know what the issue is, but it's really not working. So shield regen.
Yep.
He's fine.
And now can do the full stop again. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm checking.
Yeah, it's spend a shield.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, what would be nice is just roll reasonable dice, which we're not doing. Not even slightly.
Yeah, it should be up to date now. So we've got. Where is it? Ketsu, 1 shield and 8 hole remaining still.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Tarek with
Tarek got 2 hole remaining.
2 hole and a dead 10 away.
Luke has 1 shield still.
Yeah. Luke's got 2 force charges though.
2 force shields. Back up. Thank you.
You set?
No. Can you see that there's no dials on the table?
No, I'm blind.
I mean,
That's not accurate. There are 2 dials on the table. Neither of them are yours.
Yeah, my dice on the table.
it's perfectly accurate. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Go for it.
Two blue forward, and then it's the. I always forget which way around it is. It's the barrel into the focus.
Yeah, it's the reposition into the modification. Sure.
And then 1 forward and a focus from Ketsu.
Yep.
That's what I think's gonna happen, but I might be wrong.
It's not what I chose. Kind of wish it was, but it's not what I chose.
Oh.
I'm not fighting this very well.
That's what I would have expected.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not fighting this very well. So. 1 forward from Luke. And Luke is just going to take a lock on Katsu. Cool.
Plan staying where he is?
Nope. I'm just going to go 4 forward. Which would have cleared Tarok, which is what we would expect, but doesn't clear Katsu, so it just goes straight in.
I'm not sure that's terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not great either. It's not what I wanted, that's for sure.
Okay. Start combat shenanigans. I'm just going to give the Falcon a tractor.
I mean, it's the only thing you can do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Tarek's ability does not work at range 0 for anyone who is interested as to why that doesn't trigger.
Well, I mean, there's also nothing for him to do because I bumped.
Fair, so you haven't got Tarek anyway.
No.
So, I mean.
But it's something that people tend
Right,
to.
4 dice from Han into Katsu.
Yep.
Ooh. 2 hits and a crit and an eyeball result. And I guess we'll just spend Kanan because I can't use it for defense. So 3 hits and a crit.
We're going to spend the force charge here.
And take shield crit.
And take 1 shield and 1 crit, which could have been worse, but sometimes could have been better.
Is it?
Fueling.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Yep. So, Ketsu, range 1 into the Falcon.
Yep. 2 hits and a crit.
Finish.
3 hits and a crit. Yay! Stupidly above average dice rolls still. Shield, 2 hits and a crit. And the crit is a console fire.
Falcon's on
2 at the moment.
and then range 2 from Tarok into Luke.
Yep.
Yay, above average dice rolls again.
Flipping hell, Phil. Can you just jog on with your attack dice?
Sun's focus for 3.
Sure. Luke stops 1, so takes a shield and damage.
I don't do this in tournaments.
You do it every time you play against me, so that's fine, right?
Even at tournaments, yes.
Luke range 2 into Ketsu.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't have a shot on Tarot, so just range 2 into Ketsu. Spend the lock. Spend the 2 forces for 3 hits.
2 hits.
2 events, is it?
1 evade.
1 event, sorry.
But crucially no crit. This is good.
Ketsu on 5?
Ketsu's on 5, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not finding this particularly well. But
Sorry, you can fly against me. And
if his attack dice were a little bit more average, that would also be wonderful. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. I also regen shield.
He did do 3
Reroll. Doesn't take damage. Great. So regen shield.
Let's show. Still, let's come to 5. Yeah.
Yep.
You just got that.
Yep.
See, I knew you were going to regen shield, that's why I left it there. So, yeah. Trans on 2.
3.
3.
2 health and a shield.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I meant 2. I asked the question incorrectly.
Correct, you did. That's a rough turn.
You think this is bad? You usually his text. Jeez,
My texts are terrible. For anyone who's not got text from me, my typing on a phone is ridiculously bad. My typing on keyboard isn't much better, but slightly better. So, guys, what I want to say, we've got about 17 people watching, I think.
Cool.
Somewhere, which is cool. What I would like you to do is, I'm not going to be playing any big tournaments for the next while. So what I would like you to do, please, is go onto our Facebook page and submit lists. Either a Yasby link or text format, whatever it is you want to do. Go to our Facebook page, Firestorm Squadron Firecast Facebook, and throw me a list up. What would you like to see me play? Between myself, Dom, and Phil, we can pretty much get any list that we want to do. With the exception at the moment, do you own a scimitar?
No, droids are the only thing I don't own.
Okay.
I own everything
So
else.
the exception we've been slightly limited on resistance at the minute.
Do you mean
Sepsists.
That's
Resistance
exactly
we're covered.
Resistance we're fine.
We're
I
fine
mean
with
separatists,
resistance.
of course, because I'm clever.
I mean, that's not the word.
So double Shadowcaster infiltrators.
Sith infiltrators.
I'm tired.
I have
just-
multiple casters.
This isn't being tired. This is just a new level of dumb.
Let's straight away.
This is just a new level of dumb.
Sabine Lancer.
I have double lancers. I can try that.
You got Sabine and Han,
I mean, it's Luke first.
Lancer and Falcon.
Yes, I have that.
Seems like this. That's cool. If you could please send them to the Facebook page, that would be great, PJ. Either via the message thing or just post them up on the page itself. Either is cool. But if you leave them in the chat here, they will get lost. Charles wants to fly Death Rain. Send me a list. We shall give it a go. That would be wicked.
Just focus.
Of course, as always, if
We'll
anyone
just
would like to appear on the channel, you're more than welcome to do so.
No, just focus.
While Hannah and Luke try and get this and try and take on Lancers.
Yes, please. Anyone who wants to come on, please do. We'd love having guests on here.
Alright, Han range 3 into Ketsu.
Yes. 1 evade, 2 hits. 2 damage, should I say.
Oh, sorry. Console fire. Reroll. Don't give a crap. Which is why I kept it.
Okay.
So that's 2 damage into Ketsu.
Yeah,
So
Ketsu's
she's
got
got-
3.
Actually, you took out 3, but so what should I have?
Ketsu should have 3 left.
3 left.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Excellent.
So it seems like the dice are starting to wake up now.
Not really. They're starting to get a little bit better. Right, Ketsu.
Yep.
2 dice rerolls and a focus, or 3 dice with 2 force.
Do it, Hagen.
No one spends force charge?
No.
Okay. Luke, range 3 into you?
Yep.
2 hits and eyeball, spend a force charge for 3 hits. That just rolls 3 natural evades. Of course it does. Jesus, Phil. Jesus, Phil.
So what do we think? So Phil is probably a question best answered by you. What do you think the chances of Shadowcaster getting the gunner slot are? As a Shadowcaster player, I'm not seeing it needs it. Not saying it needs it, sorry.
If it was to have it, I would love it. I think it should have it. BT1 would be the obvious choice.
Shouldn't have it, don't be stupid.
I don't think Shadow gunner slot.
Should not have a gunner
Definitely
slot.
does not need it.
It needs it.
It does not.
That opens things like free rotation of arcs.
Yeah, right, look.
It does not need it, and it does not need a gun slot.
But it would be nice if it would have it. It doesn't need it, though.
That was the question.
Yeah.
It definitely does not need a gun slot.
No.
I would like it. I still think they're a little too expensive, though.
You might do. You're wrong, but you might do. Okay.
Yeah, not giving it veteran gunner would be good.
I mean,
Yeah, okay, vegetarian got it on.
this
cast would be
Ketsu for 90 points
Yeah.
is not too expensive at all, and it's only this expensive because you've got like an 11-point crew on it.
Yeah, I mean, Asajj is still 76 points basic, which is a bit irritating. But
It's
got force.
she's got force, and that's why. Luke is like 70 on. Luke's almost 70 points basic. Vader is like similar as well, and they're a small base ship.
yeah, they can have supernatural reflex as well as a Shadowcaster can't.
Oh yeah, so yeah, but it's 24 points for Luke and 32 for Vader.
Yeah. Okay, to be fair, imagine if Asajj could have supernatural reflex.
It'd be done.
Come. It would be stupid. It would be far too
I think the word I used was done. So you've got, what, 3 left on Ketsu at the moment?
correct.
2 left on Carol. I mean, Luke is definitely working overtime in this matchup. But he has to. So. Luke has to work overtime in this matchup.
Flipping the fuel leak?
You sure?
Yes.
You don't want to do that. That seems like a poor choice. Can you just do it 1 forward for me, please?
Of course I can.
PJ says Sense and Brilliant Evasion are both tidy upgrades for Asajj.
Sense no.
And then just
I'd be more inclined to take Sense over Brilliant Evasion.
Brilliant evasion is not worth taking.
I looked at it on.
Just in general.
Asajj, lapse, hate, you're done. That's what you need.
Brilliant evasion is just not worth taking at all for anything.
Yeah. It's Asajj, lapse, and hate, and you're finished. That's what you need.
So
86 points of worthless. Running away?
It's not running away, it's conserving health.
It's running away!
I mean, you let Luke arc dodge you and shoot you for no effect out the side. I mean. Alright, so nothing from Han. So Luke, range 1 into Ketsu. You've got no shots. So 2 hits, spend the lock. For 3 hits an eyeball and spend the force charge for 4 hits.
2 blades.
So
2
2
damage.
damage. From 2 natural evades. Again, from the Shadowcaster. That's 5! Oh, sorry. Console fire on Han. It doesn't cast fire. Luke regens force charge. Luke isn't stressed, by the way. Okay, one blue forward.
No,
So Luke's dice has been absolutely fine.
Hmm?
Luke's dice has been absolutely fine.
Yeah, Luke's dice haven't been a problem. To be fair, Han's dice overall in the game haven't been a problem. It was just at the start they were garbage.
Well, it's more that you need all the rerolls you could get your hand on.
And they still did nothing.
Yes.
It's more just Phil's dice being better than they should be.
Welcome to the Firecast, everyone. Don't just complain about dice.
No, that's not fair at all.
Not always.
I complain about you. There's a difference.
This is very true. Very true indeed.
There's a difference. I complain about you, which is fair and reasonable. Go for it. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Throwing back from Getsu. Focus. That's fine. I mean, my dice have been alright. Your dice, which have been.
Luke, stupid. Are you doing any supernatural stuff?
That's what I'm kind of thinking about. Do I want to? No.
Tell them what?
Yeah, just tell me what I'll do.
I thought you might, but I didn't know really what the best choice for me was going to be. I thought just take the modification, take best chance of survival.
PJ screaming out for engine upgrade on the Shadowcaster.
Oh,
Shadowcaster does not need engine.
it misses it. It does.
It does not need a boost.
It does.
It does not.
It's got a 5 straight nearing.
Large base shit boosting is stupid.
What are you doing there, Dom?
That's a boost.
Yeah, I mean, and this is why it's stupid. I'm not. I mean, this is why it's stupid. There's no reason around this. This is why it's stupid and dumb. So no shot from Han.
Range 2 from Tarok.
Really?
Yeah, just.
Okay.
And he rolls a hit and 2 crits out of hand. It's just it's your dice that's the problem. Spend the force charge, shield crit. Crit is a loose stable.
Oh, that's did you console fire? Did you console fire?
No, I didn't do console fire because you rushed in and shot. Console fire does nothing. Loose stabilizer. Well, that's an issue.
There's one left on hand.
Yeah, then that's an issue. Because loose stabilizer is after you execute a non-straight maneuver, take a damage.
Yeah.
Right, Luke into Ketsu.
Yep. Range 2, I think.
2 hits.
Yep.
So just don't roll all pain, which is average. Which you didn't. Hey, you died.
There's nothing to do about that.
That's a dead Ketsu.
Yeah, Luke kills Ketsu.
She's done her job.
And then regen force charges. And then R2D2. So it regens a shield, but randomly flips one of these face up.
Oh.
Pick one at random. Hull breach. That's fine. Not dead.
Wow.
Not dead is the answer there.
So I played against Richard Smith, and that happened, and I've actually, well, I said that he randomly flipped a direct hit and killed him.
Yeah, I mean, not dead. Sold.
Wow.
However,
And it does mean you don't have to technically do a straight maneuver, and you can next turn.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure a straight maneuver kills.
I'm pretty sure straight maneuver takes you off the board.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
you could also do a full stop if you really wanted to.
But you have a healthy Luke, right?
He's got 3 hull left. Yeah. And he's got all
all
of
Tarok, and Tarok moves first.
yeah, and he's got supernatural reflexes.
I mean,
and he's got 2 force charges.
It's not in my favour.
and he's more expensive than Tarok.
It's not in my favour.
There's 16 minutes left.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not in my favour,
Down to you.
to be honest.
Yeah, well, Han's got 1 health left.
I'm not sure I've flown Han very well this game.
I'm sure you haven't. But I'm also sure.
I also did the wrong manoeuvre this time.
See, I would have expected a 3 hard.
I just
Knowing
did,
the 2 hard was coming from town.
what I've just done is the wrong manoeuvre. I can guarantee you now. But before I even look at anything, what I've done is the wrong manoeuvre. And the reason it's the wrong manoeuvre is because I forgot Kanan's ability, that rather than I just have a stress token. I just have a force charge. I forgot Kanan's ability. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sure. Luke, well,
So again, reminder for those who are wondering why it's important that Dom could have remembered. He had a stress. If he had done a manoeuvre, Phil's done all his manoeuvres, right? So Dom forgetting that he had Kanan, or the ability of Kanan, he could have done a white manoeuvre, still cleared the stress, and perform an action.
which is what I should have done.
Which is what he should have done.
And which is what I didn't do.
But instead,
I did a 2 bank.
he's done a 2 bank, which is blue. Which means even with a boost, there's a good chance of not getting out of work.
I mean, it was just stupid. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure a boost still gets me out of luck. But it was just stupid. I mean, I take a
I'm not
damage,
sure you can do it.
which... I take a damage, which takes
This is shield
away.
again.
And then
Did
just
the straight maneuver.
boost.
So the loose stabilizer gets cleared.
Should we just boost?
Yeah, keeps you out of luck, I think.
Which is that, which I think keeps me out of luck because it didn't barrel.
Well, I'll let you measure. I was good barrel, but I wasn't sure if you were just going to do the full stop instead.
I mean, that's fair, and something I definitely could have done.
Well, I went 50-50.
I roll console fire in a second.
Yeah.
But no, you don't have a shot.
No, I went 50-50.
And I get to shoot you first anyway. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Right, console fire. No, that's fine. So, right, Han shoots you. Range 2.
Yep.
Han reroll it. 2 blanks and libel into a Han reroll of 2 hits. I can't do anything else about it, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
Of course you do. Jeez, Phil, go away. Right, at the end of the turn, regen a shield. R2D2. Reroll R2D2. Into another hit. Flipping hell. Wow, hit into hit. This is statistically unlikely. And it's a direct hit, which kills me. Statistically unlikely. Stun pilot. Wow.
Oh dear.
Well, sure. Apparently, I can roll hits when I don't need to. I mean, that was the right thing to do, but yeah, there's very little chance of you actually taking that on average. But it's alright.
75% chance you don't take it. Is that about right? Or is it less than that?
It's less than that.
There's a 50% chance on the first dice.
No, because it's only a hit result.
Oh, it's not. It's only a hit result.
Only a hit result. So yeah, it's a.
Anybody know the maths? 1 in 4. No, it's not 1 in 4. It's less than that.
I'm pretty sure it's less than that, but
because you missed the first time, and then yeah, it's less. I'm sure it's less than that.
come on, Luke versus Tarek. We can do this, Luke. I mean, you've got all the advantages on your side. One of the other 4 cards was also a direct hit. So he had a chance. He had a 50-50 chance at that point because there was only 4 cards. But the hit into the hit was still not good. Yes, that's with a crit. With a crit, it's a 1 in 4 chance, and this is only a hit result.
Two hits on a red dice?
Hmm?
Is it 2 hits on a red dice?
I don't know. It's
Mm-hmm. 3, I think. 3. So it's 3 and 8 with then a reroll.
Yeah, well, it's 3. Yeah.
Do I want to supernatural reflex anything? No, I don't. It's just open S walls. Yeah, and 3 bank. And then lock you. So range 3 Luke into Tarek. Tarek gets to shoot first, I guess. Fine. Well, I guess Tarek can shoot first.
Hang on, don't think you're my bullseye. No, you're just out, so there we roll.
Good.
Come on, Luke, kill him. You've done all the work anyway. 2 hits and a blank, spend a lock for 3 hits. And you roll 3 natural hits. I mean, you can't even. Sure. It's a thing, right? It's a thing.
My dice are definitely a thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on, Luke. You've got this. It's fine. Supernatural high 5.
It's the supernatural part is something I can't control, and it's a really irritating factor.
Well, it's down to you. Go for it.
In my head, that's a 4K. Knowing how slow they go, so you stay there, you get your focus token, or you barrel, get your focus token, and Luke decides to whether to use supernatural or not. It's either way or 4K. That's pretty much what I think it is. I'm just guessing.
You might be right, but let's just see. I'll try to keep the arc as well as I can. Supernatural versus moving second is it's not about like an easily win if I can at all.
Flip S foils.
Yep.
Supernatural reflex is a boost 1 forward.
Mm-hmm.
And 4K turn.
So, if you hadn't done the barrel, you still would have done the supernatural reflexes forward.
Everything was exactly the same as it is now.
And flipped,
But you wouldn't have stress.
No.
That would be the difference.
It was a case you just done the 1 forward instead.
So
I
Luke range 1. He only has 3 dice because he's S4's
That's
closed.
Yep.
1 hit and 2 eyeball results. So 1 hit and do no damage.
With Concordia, gets that. Thanks, PJ. 18.75% chance of a hitting to hit. Because I was never doing that maths.
Well. Open S foils.
Oh,
1 minute.
it's so tricky.
No, 2 forward.
Gives me all of the options. Barrel. I don't care if I'm facing a
You're
rock.
both force action, I think.
Yeah. Because, just 2 forward barrel. I don't care if I'm facing a rock.
No, because
I've got supernatural reflexes. I don't care if I'm facing a rock. Just like, I don't care if I'm facing a rock.
This thing is really hard to tell.
Right, Luke, range 1?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, ideally I need range 2 shots, so it's fine. 2 hits, spend 4 charge, why not? 3 hits. Pushes 1 damage through. Got 1 left. Regen of force. Woo!
you know what I'm doing as well, which is the irritating part.
Don't know what you're talking about.
What's the only logical bloody option?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know what I'd do. And I don't think it would be the same as you. No, it was not the same as you.
No, that's not what I was thinking we would do at all.
I would have gone the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I expected him to go the other way, of course.
You just don't like him before.
No, I kind of wish I had, though. It's your stress, it's not mine. I'm not stressed.
No, you're not sure.
I kind of wish I had, but I haven't.
Did a K turn.
I have. Of course I have, because I expected him to do the manoeuvre that I expected him to do. It's fine. So we'll just barrel. Yeah, supernatural reflex, barrel. No, I don't think it's going to be far enough to make me bump. That's a shame. That's okay. I use my own templates. Go away.
Yes, you both have regional templates. All right. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, no, it would not have made me bump.
That's sad.
I kind of wanted to bump at that point. Because then at least I'm facing the right direction.
Yeah, if I hadn't done the barrel, then yeah, it would have been a bump.
Yeah. Which is fine for me. At that point, just bumping you is not a problem. That was a silly manoeuvre.
How much time have we left around?
6 minutes.
Jeez.
No, Charles, I didn't forget I had Super Luke in a bid. That's definitely not what I forget.
I think he means it's a reason not to whine.
Well, no, Phil's dice are always a reason to whine.
Just beat it.
It's Phil. It's always a reason to whine. It's Phil.
Uh,
So you clear your stress.
yeah.
And just focus.
Yeah. Sure.
I
I was thinking about it, but I just genuinely don't know if I'm actually going to get a chance to shoot him.
Well, Dom's not getting a shot this turn.
No, but I'm not going to get a shot this turn.
It wasn't for this turn.
Barrel.
That's fine. That's why I don't understand. Is Luke on path using that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking 3 damage.
Yeah.
But
You
is
need to-
Dom still up in point stone at this point?
Oh, hugely.
Dom was like 23 points ahead.
Yeah.
But because Tarok is a lot less points than Luke, and I have a bid,
You do, yes.
and you don't.
No.
I think PJ, this is almost impossible for Terra here, to be honest.
That's the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, no, why didn't I do that focus last time? Last time. I was thinking.
I have no clue.
No, I was thinking. as well.
Supernatural reflexes. Barrel. And then 4K.
Mhm. I was hoping it was going to be obstruction, but I don't think it has.
Oh, that's where we get to barrel. Range 3.
Yep.
It is just
No,
No, it isn't.
It's not.
Not quite.
that's not obstructed.
Alright, no, fair. No, it's just the way it's
We just measured and everything.
That's right.
Okay. 1 crit.
Yeah. 2 evades, 2 focuses.
Okay.
Zip.
I'm just going to say you just nudged your shot.
Yes.
Kind of expected the 3 forwards.
It's white.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, a T65 is white.
I see.
That's fine.
Are you going for let's just do this?
You don't know, do you?
No, I do. I was hoping you might. No.
There's barrel. Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, I think we are still locked, but yeah, it's interesting. Kind of wish that we were.
You've definitely got arc. I don't know if I do.
Oh, you get to shoot first.
Range 2.
You do have arc, but it's range 2.
Finishing your shot back, come up to range 1.
My shot back's definitely range 1. He spent focus. Interesting. 3 hits. Luke will spend both his force charges and take 1 damage. And yeah, this is range 1 obstructed back.
I
I roll 1 hit, so he automatically dodges it.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you do if you can't roll dice.
Does he automatically?
Huh?
I'm just wondering.
Concordia.
Yeah, but
He automatically dodges.
I mean, his arc at range 1.
That's all it needs to be.
is that all it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all it needs to be.
Cool.
I was hoping the barrel was going to take me out of that, but it did not.
It was close.
Go for it.
That won't fit PJ.
No, because you moved first.
Yeah.
So 4K turn, I assume.
The 4K does.
Was PJ thinking the talent wrong?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you moved first, you just bumped me. And
Exactly, which is why I had it in mind, PJ, but no, it would not have fit because of the.
It was certainly the first thing I thought about as well, and then as soon as I looked at the actual table, I went, no, that's not.
That's fine. Right, so close S foils, supernatural reflex, barrel, 4 forward.
15 seconds left.
Really?
Yep.
And then boost.
Oh, of course you run away then.
Why do you think I've just
Yeah,
done that set of manoeuvres?
I know. No, I know.
Why do you think I've just done that set of
I'm
manoeuvres?
still going to try catch you in the last round. Well, I think it's 3 bank away and you can't catch
I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, I haven't exactly flown it poorly.
it. I mean,
But-
I have not
Against
flown. I didn't fly,
Super Luke, I can't
fly
reach.
Han very well, which makes me sad. Yeah, I didn't fly Han very well, which made me sad. But you did capitalise on it well. Three bank? No. No, we didn't 3 bank.
You 4 straight towards the edge.
No, I did 3 hard.
Okay. And boost. And that will be it.
And then boost. Because that's
You
the
can
last
boost
round of the
into
turn.
the corner and not worry about it. Even still, hard to put back on. Alright, much better game than last game. Okay, so I'm going to get the bomber in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hand Luke? Hand Luke?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. So set that back up. And
Cool.
I'm looking for the button.
Stay
here somewhere.
Yes, sorry, that was a little bit more windy than usual, but Phil's red dice were just on fire that game. And that
You
made
still
me
won.
sad. I know I did, but it still made me sad.
I did the best I could.
Did you hear
well.
bomber? Yes. Yes, you did.
No, I mean, against Luke in the end game there, that's a game Terrock does not win.
Yeah, I mean, there's one reason why I like this type list, because whichever shit gets to the end game, they are still both good. Whereas, I mean, I'm sure Jake is also good, but Jake is less points, and he's enabling, and he's I4.
I think Luke being I5 does help.
Yeah, I think so. I did enjoy it. I need to practice it a lot more because I
For
did.
later. Stuff now.
Because I did not fly harm particularly well in that game. I just basically dumped him in the corner and let him get blocked and stuff, which was sad.
Stuff that matters not.
Yeah, I've got a variation that I've wrote for hyperspace, Charles, that has an R2 astromech on Luke rather than R2D2, because of course I want R2D2 on Han. So that I also think is interesting. That list is at 193, so it's slightly less of a bid. And you of course don't have Kanan.
At the start of the game, you also hit the cord.
Yeah, of course. What was the score? Just like last game anyway.
Something like 170 something to 140 something.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Luke is like 88 points, 86, 88 points, something like that.
Yeah, Tarek's 79.
Tarek's like 56 points.
Well, it will be. I think it was something else.
Tarek is.
I think my other list.
Yeah, Tarek is not that expensive.
No, I'm thinking my other list.
Yeah, Venny's coming out. Venny is difficult to kill. I do expect Nick to win this one, so that could be interesting.
I don't.
I'm getting set up as quick as I can, ladies and gents.
I expect Nick to win this one.
Never expect me to beat you.
No, that's not true at all. I expect you to beat me most of the time.
No, I never expect you to beat you.
Oh. Well, Charles, Venny's a lot more expensive than Death Rain, so I don't know how Venny can be a discount version of Death Rain. Because this Venny build is 106 points.
I was like, why have I got a small turret arc? And then I went, oh yeah, Lula.
For the ship that requires the small turret.
I mean, that's why Venny's ability works with it, yeah.
Well, if I need a dick, yes.
Venny's not dick, Venny's lovely.
I'm lovely.
No.
No, you're right.
that statement is false. Yeah, no, I don't think you need engine upgrade. The engine upgrade is nice. If I remember what Kanan's ability actually does, then I definitely don't think you need engine upgrade. This makes me sad. I really do need to get a new Falcon model.
And the first one I bought was the TIE Advance X1. Because I wanted to fly Vader. That was the main reason for it.
I wanted to fly Falcon, and that's the reason why I bought it. But yeah, this is physically cracked. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that
Either
physically
you can
cracked.
either put glue down the side of it, or just magnetise it. That's what I would do personally.
I would just get magnetising large space ships is generally I don't like it.
It works. My shadow class 3 1.
Works alright, so it's still pretty flop sometimes.
I have also magnetised the Falcon as well. Because that happens by Resistance Falcon.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still own a Resistance Falcon and I own a Super Falcon. So I've got Falcon models that I can use in, like, just Lead Knights and stuff. But, it's the only Rebel Falcon I own.
I don't own a Rebel Falcon, I own Scum the Resistance, I don't own Rebel.
Yeah, well, as I said, the Rebel Falcon was the very first
remember if I bought
thing
one.
I bought. It's the very first X-Wing thing I bought. Because I love the Falcon. Falcon's one of my favourite ships.
Shields. Lula has shields. Bastion has shields. Everything. Token. Calculate tokens. We have those big ones, so I don't need those. We have those amazing big ones from Buy the Same Token.
Yes.
Charge token.
Do you know those really cool damage kit holders as well? Tell them to get one.
Yes, I was planning to order one this month, and then life got in the way. So.
I'll get one for in time for National.
I need one more charge
It's
token.
going to have our squadron logo and then Pond Scum underneath it.
One more charge token.
Yep. I will now sit and do the technology
Yes,
stuff.
please. If you could hit record, and I shall do the thing.
I should hit record.
You'll be playable, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Right, so hello, welcome back to Firestorm Squadron Firecast. This is the third game of the night, so we're just getting set up. I'm going to run Venny, which is a list I have been running just a little bit, which is Venny with C-3PO, Proton Bomb, Seismic Charges, Ray, Veteran Turret Gunner, and Trajectory Simulator. My god, I said the word right. I'm running Lulo with Heroic, and Lieutenant Bastion with N9, G8, and the S-Foils, because they're kind of built in. Dom, could you run through your list for the sake of the video, please?
No, yeah, of course I can. Yeah, so I've got Han Solo with Trick Shot, R2D2 crew, Kanan Yarrus crew, and Inertial Dampeners, and then Luke Skywalker in the T-65 X-Wing with Supernatural Reflexes and Servo Motor S-Foils.
Oh, good one straight. I have 10 minutes, apparently.
Sure.
Right, so I'm player 1. Now, the big issue with this game, aside from the obvious one, is this. Purely so Dom can point that at me. No, that's a bad thing to do. Is Dom helped? That's wrong. Dom created the setup for this squad. So for me to try and do things and try and play against him is actually really difficult. Because he knows how I play. So I will do my best. But I still think that Veni with Trajectory Simulator, Seismic Charges against any form of Han is still good. I'm going to stand over here, so that doesn't work.
Right, it'll just be pointed
No,
vaguely in
no.
the board.
No.
That's fine, you can stand in that corner out of the way all you want. I've got no issues with that either. Okay. I'm glad you like it, PJ. That's good. I don't know what you want to do.
No, I don't.
Does he give up? No.
As I said, it's a very difficult game to try and play against, even at turn 0, because the whole reason that rock is there is so I can't stop here and turn in this way. That is the reason for that obstacle being there from Dom. So it means I have to drastically change my deployment.
So Peter saying he really likes the Firestorm charge token that Dom gave you. Dom gave him at the Open. Yeah, we love our. I mean, Chris at Washington does amazing work for us. He did our focus tokens the year before and our charge tokens this year. Yeah, they are pretty. Yeah, so Charles saying he starts placing his force tokens by his ships instead of by the card. Yeah, it's a good way of remembering them. But with our size tokens, it could get a little.
But we don't have oversized force tokens yet.
No, but I have seen them. They are huge.
But I am planning on buying them.
Yeah.
I am planning on getting at least 5 because I've realised that I use between 4 and 5 force charges quite a lot in games. Whether I'm flying the Imperials with Vader or flying Republic with Anakin.
And I'm usually a force user as well.
Yeah. Although potentially I might need to get 6 because I have been looking at a list with both Mace and Anakin.
Cool. Yeah.
Is that mine? No. That's mine.
I just opened that. Sorry, I just nicked one whilst.
No, that's fine.
I know there was 1, 2 nicks, wasn't there?
So this is a setup I have not tried at all. But casual game nights with friends is the best place to try things.
So again, Peter saying not a bad shout. At least people can see them that way. If the force tokens Mark Ryder gives out lightsabers are really nice. Yes, we all got those, and they are natural.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm planning on painting them. Or using the crayon trick. But I'm planning on making them red.
What's the crayon trick?
Crayons and stuff. Because of the
Waxy
difference in the textures, the wax will stick to the rough areas, but you can wipe it off the smooth areas.
Okay. That's cool. Right. My dials are set.
Shocking. My ships aren't deployed.
I say they're set. I'm watching.
No, you can't. You already said it now.
Yep.
I'm going to start with the S-Force close.
It's really start cheating. It's fine. It's how it
Yep.
works.
My dials are set again.
We all know what it's like.
Actually, that might have been a lie anyway. I lied. It's fine. So again, I know a lot of people watching will know what Venny's ability is, but when defending, if a shot is in a friendly turret arc, which includes Zulus, I add an eyeball result.
Sure.
System phase. You good?
I can.
Right.
Find the correct.
Enjoy. Do not do the normal on that stream.
Why not?
Where's the Nick? Where's the button for?
You're recording already.
You're in the wrong window.
I try to find the damn.
Wrong window. Wrong
Yeah,
window.
it's behind that one.
Wrong
No, it's not
window.
behind that one. Have you closed it?
No. Open Google.
Open Chrome. There you go.
There we go.
Done.
So it's begun.
Right. Seismic charge.
There's a shock.
No, it isn't.
No, you're correct. It's not a surprise in the slightest.
People again say I need to get one ready for more. Also, pencil crayons work as well as the wax ones.
Yeah, no, I just need to. I
think I will reload that charge.
Sure. Yeah, no, I just need.
We do have enough fire, don't we?
Yes. It's in that. It's in that pile of circle tokens because it's circular. Well, that's what. So looking at the square tokens isn't going to help you. It's all of your ships. Carry on. Yeah, well, the red lightsabers are for the good guys, so we do need to paint them all red.
No, you're going to paint one purple. Because that's the payment of having the other one.
Well, no, I'm going to do one purple for you.
Yes.
All of mine are going to be red.
That's fine.
I don't really know what to do in this game. I definitely need more practice with this list and what I'm doing with it.
Did you reload the charge?
I didn't take it off because you already had.
There you go.
Before I take it off.
We're all good.
What am I doing? What did I do? Did that. That makes sense. Right, so I'm going to spend a force charge for Luke.
Yep.
To supernatural reflex.
Yep.
A boost. This way.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 point.
Bye, Luke.
And then Luke's action this turn will be to barrel roll.
So, has anyone any questions about the list or lists and things that's happening, or any advice on what not to do against Handshake and Luke?
Yeah, I mean, what not to do against Heart Jake.
It's also a valid conversation.
It's a valid conversation. But,
It's just one forward. And nothing. And reach and force charge.
Okay, so that rock definitely goes away.
Sure. Go.
Put that there. Right, and that goes away.
Do like that opening with Luke. Because with supernatural reflexes open, with that manoeuvre, you can either one bank this way with the boost and then 3 banks, you're over here somewhere. Or if they all set up there, you can just one bank boost and then 3 bank that way. It gives you many options. Then Han's in the corner, so Han also has many options.
I'm just happy that I've already removed the rock. Makes me feel good. One less rock for hand to trigger off.
I mean, I know that is going to be your goal, right? Is you're just going to be taking rocks out left, right, and centre. And
Well, that's the right thing to do, isn't it?
And that's fine.
Don't we think?
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do.
Go for it.
Seismic.
Although you're not allowed to blow that rock up.
Yes, sir.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Just because it's pointed at you, you're not allowed. Guess Han Jake, bring it big a bit.
There's always a big
Who was
bit.
that?
That's Charles.
I mean, that seems fair, right?
Nick, we got bits set up on Twitch.
Got what?
Bits, so people can donate bits.
We've not got the PayPal set up yet, but I need to get the squadron one off Jason. That is the plan. Alright, it's still me. So I don't know what
It's
to
still
do.
you. I'm just sat here waiting for you to remember what you're doing.
I suppose open. Focus.
So Pizza, he had a plan. He was going to fly Ketsu towards Han, expecting Han to run, then use Talamain and Terry to try get a block with one, but flew badly apparently. Yeah, Pete, you can look for whatever points you got. Unfortunately, we haven't got that set up yet. But when we do get it set up, any donations will be just used to help fund this and make this a better and better experience for you guys. So
that's fine. I'm currently looking at a USB mic headset, which Phil's brought his own one personally to try, which we're going to try and look at.
Chief Natural Reflex.
Because keep an eye, there may be an announcement soon, as I say, in the next week or so, about something cool, which I'm going to do. There's just one little bit that we're waiting on to make sure that I can do it. One thing. Everything else has been sorted. Travel, accommodation, just one thing that I need.
Hans will just stay still with the natural damage.
Sure.
And spend the force charge to not get stressed.
Sure. So we'll then Bobra, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit me. Yeah, didn't until I freaking moved my ship.
Well, I mean,
all the way over there.
we've got no idea now.
I'll take the damage if you want. I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I've got no idea. You've just knocked your shit for hell. We haven't got a clue.
It's
impossible to now know. This is back to
I'll take
nitpicking.
damage.
It's fine.
I'll take a damage because I don't know.
It's fine. I haven't got a clue. I didn't even get a chance to look. That's tough. I was just like, jeez.
It was like Milo as well, I'm pretty sure.
Did anyone get the famous email from Zavi?
From
what
me?
email would that be, Pete? From Zavi.
No.
I get many emails from Zavi, Pete. Which one was this?
From Zavi?
Yes.
I'm not in the know.
There used to be Virgin Media. Like Virgin Mega Stores.
Yeah.
They do all the steelbooks. For all the shininess. Yeah, apparently they're running a competition. No, we did not get these emails. Well, I may have done, I may have just deleted it as I always do. Prize was apparently
If you're not using that,
2 nights accommodation, flights, 250 euros in Champions League final tickets. Oh, no, I don't care. So yeah, I'll probably just delete it. I'm not caring.
So inaccurate, jeez.
Apparently, there's an email saying you won to hundreds of people who are not to win. Fair enough.
Sure. Solid choice.
Focus paste.
I expect you've done that handling report done. You shall.
Well, that bit was fairly straightforward.
300. Take a lock action.
Sure.
Yep. Interesting dilemma.
You want to instantly boost range 1 into Lulu?
I would as well, Charles, but let's see what Dom actually does.
No, I'm definitely going to boost because I'm not taking the double tap for that.
Straight,
It's whether you do the straight or the bank, because if you do the bank, I don't know whether it gets me out of range 1. I don't think it does, so therefore you just do the 1 forward. Actually, no, it doesn't. The choice is actually irrelevant. You do the bank because it's the better option, because that rock's not going to be there anyway. So you just do the 1 bank boost, because it also probably takes you outside of range 1 of the rock.
I think it's the range 1 Ludo, but
It might not take you outside of range 1 of the rock either, but
definitely.
Charles is unhappy.
It
He
does.
thought you should have done the straight boost there, Dom.
And I don't.
no. If I do the straight boost, it narrows my options for next turn, and I also take the damage from the rock. Whereas by doing the banky boost, I don't take the damage for the rock, and it gives me more options for next turn.
So Pete's saying he likes where Luke is, but
range
Hans in a
2
better spot post boost.
Range 1 into Lulu. So let's just go range 1 into Lulu.
Yep. Let's just hope good dice about this game.
Well, I need them to be, especially against Nick's dice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Hit 2 crits.
I will just spend the force
spend
charge
force
for
for
2 hits
two
and
hits,
2
two
crits.
Spin a focus.
Yeah, and lose both the shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was worth it.
2 evades, 2 shields.
Cool. And then Lulu, back into Hunt.
Yep.
So
4 dice back. Yep. 1 crit.
Which he evades. Luke.
Range 3. Adjust. Nope, range 2.
Range 2. Not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing. Range 2 into
No, I didn't do, which I normally do first thing.
Lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart one.
Just spend 1 force charge for 2 hits and 2 crits.
Yeah, spin focus.
Yeah, lose a shield.
Lose a shield.
And then you're going to shoot me back, right?
Yeah, so you
So
get
I'll
first
just regen my force back.
shield. 2 hits.
2 of it.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, there you go. Dice definitely better this game than they were last game. Already.
So what was on to Luke?
Luke took no damage.
Yep.
Bastion lost a shield.
Yep.
Yeah, so Luke shot Bastion, did a shield. Bastion shot back, got 2 hits, and Luke rolled 2 natural evades. Yeah, rude. Definitely rude. Oh, sorry. You should be stressed.
The whole point of M98 is to take a lock on
Yep.
Benny. And I forgot.
To be fair, I also wasn't paying enough attention to notice. Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
Next, just check you got 1 seismic charge left because you.
He's got none.
I got none.
You used 3.
There are 3 rocks missing from the board. I know Nick's put one right next on the board.
That's what's confusing me.
I mean,
yes, the gate wasn't
to be
legal,
fair,
but
it's within range 1 of the board.
Right. Yes, it wasn't legal, but to catch you out of the corner eye. It's the problem with Nick is so messy as a player. You just don't know.
I mean, you are not incorrect.
I guess I'll have to take the lock. Which means it's going to cause me a problem.
We'll just do it now.
Yes, I'm doing.
How's that going to cause you a problem?
Because there's a chance that you can just
But do you know what you could have done?
coordinate it. And then
Yes,
have one
you
calculator.
could have coordinated, which then you still would have had 1 calculate token. He would have still been able to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So Pete's saying almost wish he had a seismic left. Yes, I think Nick does wish that he had a seismic left.
I mean,
They can reload.
he can definitely get them back.
They can reload, no problem.
Interesting. definitely. I already feel happier with how I've flown this game.
There.
So push one
No,
forward.
there. I think that's my prediction. There. And then up.
Right,
That's my prediction. We'll see what he's going to actually do.
close that for us. This is why I don't like doing that. 4 forward.
Well, that's a bit wrong. However, at least I used the illustrator, so I'm fine with that.
Just.
Yeah, agree with Pete. So Pete's saying he would have simply pointed a seismic there to attempt to hurt Han. So Pete said if he did have a seismic left, he attempted to deploy it to attempt to hurt Han.
Of course I would.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably also no need to attempt to hurt Han. It just would hurt Han. Because there's almost no move that you can do at that point.
I am surprised you came so far as a Bastion, though, Nick.
Well, it was the safest place to put Bastion.
Han will attempt to lock. Which he gets.
Yeah, where's Ludo's just going to die.
I hope so, but I mean, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it is.
range 3 into Lula. From Han.
Yep.
So, 3 blanks. So, hungry roll from the rock.
Pretty sure.
I mean, that's easily.
Yep.
Not even close. Into 3 blanks. I guess we'll spend the lock.
Into
2 blanks and a hit. So that's 9 attack dice and 8 blanks. Look, just because you've rolled bad doesn't mean that I didn't as well. Spend the focus, take nothing, or take 1 damage.
You're rolling 3 attack dice?
I have 1 less attack dice. So
So
I'm rolling 2. Because that doesn't look like it's range roll. That's the right choice. So yeah, it's range 2 from Luke. What are you up to? It doesn't matter, you can have all the rerolls in the world. Right, Luke, spend the force charge for 2 hits.
2 hits.
And 2 natural effects. Is this just my games tonight, right? This is just my games tonight.
We didn't do it on purpose.
Yes, you do. That's a lie. Yes, you do. It's fine. It's the way it goes. I'd rather it happens in a night like tonight than it does in.
I'd rather
an
have it
event,
tournament, but to be fair, it happened when we played round 1 in Cardiff.
Yes, it did.
That wasn't so funny. Here it's funny. Here it's a laugh. It's an evening, but at a tournament like that, it's not funny.
It's frustrating more than anything else.
It's when it was very down to, what was it, 1 hole? What, second toe shooting?
You killed them in 2 rounds of shooting, and with Y-Wings, where in the first round, 3 of them were at range 3. In the second round, only 3 could shoot, and 1 of them was at range 3.
Yeah, it was.
It's just like.
It was ridiculous.
But I mean, it happens, right? It's part of the game. It's part of the experience. It's why we play.
I made the cut that day. I was very happy.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why we play.
Yes. So Charles saying if you want to overcome dice hate, may I recommend Blood Bowl?
No, I've played Blood Bowl.
I like it first because I like American football.
No, I've played Blood Bowl.
But I much prefer it, actually. I like the game Blood Bowl. I don't like the 40k or just the wider Games Workshop community in general.
Proton Bomb.
Yeah, can you move? Thanks.
To kill Lulo, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Most likely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lulo obviously just does a 1 heart arrow, right? Towards Luke.
That's exactly what I haven't done.
It's the right choice. I mean, this is why you keep losing with this list. Too hard towards the board edge. Interesting choice.
I did not see that coming.
I actually thought you were going too hard down, which made more sense to me.
Yes, so exactly the same. That's what I was thinking.
Too hard down towards where Han is going to be coming from seemed to make more sense to me. But sure. I'm sure you've got a plan. I don't know what your plan is, but I'm sure you've got one. and that is what?
Totally.
I mean, it's really nice of you to tell everyone so we knew what you were doing. It's such a muppet.
He tells us what to do, then doesn't obey him. So.
This is why
I get to do it once.
This is why I get frustrated with Nick, because he never announces what he does, and he is one of the messiest people I know in terms of playing games with X-Men.
The only person that's worse is Phil.
I mean, that wasn't quite...
Actually, no, Mark's pretty bad as well.
Focus rotate.
Supernatural Reflex is 2 boost. And that looks like it's going to be close than I thought it was going to be. Should be fine.
Yeah. 4K or 4K?
4K. Yeah, it needs to turn around. Seems valid.
And 3
Yeah,
from the front.
I'm getting there. I haven't even tried to help him. I haven't even tried. You're not helping. It's fine.
He's getting overexcited.
It's the rock. Which is fine. Han doesn't care.
You watch.
Just take damage.
Yeah.
Reroll.
And... Aww.
See, he doesn't care.
You do it twice in 2 games.
See, he doesn't care.
It is twice I've played some and they've killed themselves. They
Bomb goes off and kills with it.
R2.
Yeah.
What, on Blood Bowl? Is that Charles playing it online? Could be. Could be. Depends on the algorithms, I guess.
No good.
Sure.
Could you do that, please?
He knew we weren't dropping a proton bomb now.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just going to go and bump Lula.
Pretty sure it pumps, yeah. It's fine if it does.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sure our rules is fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost exactly. Yeah.
2 hard. And focus rotate. Thank you.
Luke, wow. Open asphalt. Let's go 2 forward. Cleanse that. Oh, just barrel. I've got it. I have got it. As we've explained many times over the course of the evening, this model is just screwed.
I do have blue tech in my bag if you want it.
That's not
No, putting boots are gonna just cause it to break more. You're better off just cleaning it.
Okay. Don't think there are any shots, but
Oh, maybe Bastion.
well, I've got no arc that way, so
Oh, okay.
that's why I said I'm pretty sure there's no. That's why I said I'm pretty sure there's no shots.
That way. Just so you're aware. It's all very quiet and very thinky here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that much.
What's chat saying? What are they talking about?
Blood Bowl.
Okay.
Which is why I'm trying to concentrate on the drawing.
It's fun. We need to definitely need practice to do it.
Different.
Right, no system. I'm making it focus. Thanks. No. Too hard for please.
That's a shock.
No, it's not. You're
Completely shocked. Beyond belief.
and we'll calculate. And Lula should be a 2 card.
Luke's Espo is open and closed.
At the moment, they're open.
And I
I just can't bother through the ship anymore because I just nudged it. So
Yeah.
the last time, so
No, that's what I was just asking.
just going to focus.
what am I doing with you? What are we doing with you?
By the way, I don't know.
You go.
No, I don't know what I'm doing with Luke. You mean do what the maneuver is, or you just can't decide?
I know what the maneuver is.
Right, close this for Superman.
Yeah, boost this way. Pretty sure, just them bumps.
Yep.
I'm also pretty sure I don't care about.
You may have arc inside. Don't know.
Huh?
You may have arc on the bar.
I may do, but I don't know. It's not easy to see from here. I don't think that's going to fit. I thought it would, and I'm pretty sure now it's not going to. Boost this way. Pretty sure it doesn't fit.
Only it does.
Pretty sure it doesn't. That's what I was thinking. Doing. Oh, I've not played large base maneuverable ships like this in quite a while. The bomber, you don't have these options with. I mean, the bomber, I'm pretty sure doesn't have a shot. But Bastion does. And just focus.
So shooting.
Yep.
Range 3. Range 2. Range 2.
Definitely range 2, and you, yeah, not even close to it in knock.
And you're not leaving us arc.
No. So Han, range 2 into the bomber. She'll just spend the force charge for 2 hits and a crit.
We'll go through.
So one shield and then hit crit into the knee.
I'm doing those. I'm taking it over.
There's confidence for you.
And the crit is...
A whole breach.
Ooh!
I mean, now if Luke does have arc, that's going to be glorious, but I don't think he does.
No.
No, he does not.
So Bastion does.
Yeah, you've got Bastion, range 1 there, or Bastion probably has a shot on Luke as well.
No, range 1. Let's focus for 3. And
I spent my focus to use 2 shields.
That starts.
So Venny's on 7 with a whole reach, and Han's on what, 3 shields left now?
Yeah, Hans got 2 shields left.
Yep, 2 shields left.
Yeah, I full stopped earlier in the go.
You did. Well, currently Dom is up 20 to nothing.
Yeah, half points on it.
Yes. But a whole breach on Venny is not happy Venny.
No.
I think damage engine is probably the worst one that Venny can get.
Yeah. The damaged engine is really not good for them.
Panic Pilot at the bad time can be the worst thing ever.
I mean, I still would rather have a Panic Pilot at times compared to a damaged engine. Because the
Yes.
Panic Pilot will eventually go. Damaged engine will not. No, there are things you can mitigate bad hands with the stress. There's nothing you can do about a damaged engine, really. It's not in a super happy place.
No, but he could be worse.
I've made a lot of mistakes in this game. One of which is actually my arc being the way it is.
Whenever you're ready. I'm definitely flying this game, but I feel happy with how I'm flying this game anyway. Han is not just stuck in corners and things, he's actually doing stuff, and
Yeah.
Supernatural Luke is doing work, and I'm not keeping him close and stuff, so he's always got options to up dodge and...
Agreed, but is this the first time you put this on the table though?
It was, yeah.
So yeah, the first time you do it, it's always going to be a game to the line.
Sure. So that's you out of bombs at the moment. Yeah. 3, 4. Sure.
And further coverage.
Yep.
Oh, sad. Nice one. Stormfall. I expected some kind of K-10 from that, didn't I? Really did.
I put the one rank actually.
I just expected some kind of K-10 to try and put pressure onto Han.
There you go. Thanks.
Lulu? That's not Lulu.
Yeah.
Do that that way. I can just mark it.
Because I really don't like the side-to-side method.
I mean, the side-to-side method works perfectly fine.
It does. It was
On everything except the medium base. Because they're not square.
I didn't say that on the medium base, did I?
We've all got medium base here. We're talking about small base.
I still don't like it.
I mean, that's really close. No, it's fine.
It's closer than you want it to be.
Yeah,
I don't
I think it's fine. Just focus.
Just focus.
On the screen, it looks pretty damn close, but actually, I think it's
So,
maybe fine.
supernatural reflexes. A boost.
Yep.
Into timer. Supernatural reflex, Luke, is like one of my favourite things in the world now. It really is just one of my favourite things. So like, I can just be over here. I don't really care what you do. I can be all the way over here.
Supernatural is worth its point.
I mean, Supernatural is stupidly good, right? But it is 24 points on Luke, something like that.
Yeah, it's cost appropriately.
I mean, we could just stay still.
Is it a 3 bank?
Huh? Is it 3 bank? Actually, no, it's a 2 hard that way. But we could just stay still. Because you're not shooting me, you're not shooting me. I'll get 1 shot there from Lulu, but I've got like a range 2 shot into Venny.
Staying still.
Or range 1 into Bastion.
So, yeah, I'll stay still. So, inertial damage, lose a shield. Spend Kane and get rid of the stress.
Take the focus token. I think that's the right thing to do at that point.
That's what I expected.
I haven't played this one.
So, one goes off. Yeah, you're perfectly fine. Hun. Range 2 into Venny. Got to take these shots when you can. Just 3 hits.
Go for it.
Sure. Take 2.
Take 1.
Oh yeah, you get that from there. Yeah.
Is that into Venny?
Yeah, Venny loses 1.
Yep.
Lulu? 2 dice range 2 into Hun.
2 hits.
Hun reroll.
2 hits.
Sure.
So, shield and 1 damage card.
Range 3.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot a bomb. Makes more sense. You've got 4 dice and a focus token there. You've got nothing there. So, it's only 2 dice from me. 2 hits then. And 2 hits go through. I mean, you can't huff.
No, I can complain about my manoeuvres and being stupid.
Yeah, I mean, both our dice in this game have been reasonably
No,
average. No, they're both our dice have been reasonably average.
They've been average. They have.
Right,
actually.
regen a shield with RTG2 crew.
Yep.
And it's blank, so no ill effect.
You got 6 left on the bottom.
Yeah.
6 left on the ball.
How much is left on the
4
bottom?
left on the ball.
6 left on the bomber. How the hell do you get to 4?
You took 1 from Hun,
Yeah.
and then you took 2 from Luke, and you had a hull breach.
Maybe 2 from Nick then.
Yeah, that'd be one.
That's what I had.
Yeah, you haven't done the 2 from Luke.
Yeah. So
I was going to say you definitely can't only be on 3 hull, but I don't.
Yeah. No, I had it. Yeah, I had it correct.
In which case, let's go. Just, I can't survive with the bomber to do what I need to do anything to hand. The game's over. I've got 3 left.
4. 4 left.
4 left.
4 left on the bottom. Bastion is still healthy. Lost a shield.
Yep.
Got half left on it.
Yeah, but I can't turn on hand with the bomber. That's all. I'll just get PS killed.
It's very hard for Han to PS go. If you
Between the
get
2 of them. But I can't have Arcane tokens.
I mean, between Lilo and yourself, you can have an arc there.
And then I can't shoot you.
Correct. The other
That's
shots,
kind of a problem.
I mean, Lilo just put 2 damage through. Did regen 1 of them.
Okay, try it.
Question 4K? You rotated up with the bomb.
You did.
Okay.
So they are now 14. That way.
Lilo's doing 2 right that way.
Focus rotate.
And the arc is now pointing that way.
2 forward. Play stress. Equal attempt to lock action.
Gets it. Oh, no.
Nope, just out, so we'll just require a lock on Bastion. Knew it'd be close, I'm just like, it's worth the effort.
So I think Han has done that. Chaps, that's what I think Han has done. But when I'm not wrong,
What do you think I've done? 3 back. That's 5 on myself then.
2 hard this way.
Well, I had the hard too, right? I had that actually the wrong way.
Just focus. Range 3.
Yeah, hand range 3 into the bar. Just half reroll.
Han roll.
Into 1 hit. Oh, sure.
What was your roll, Nick?
1 evade, 1 blank, 1 eyeball. So Lula has
Oh, no, your dice roll was 1 evade and 1 blank. You don't roll 3 dice.
No, but I get an eyeball result.
Yeah, but that's not your roll. And he asked you specifically what did you roll.
Right.
So yeah, Luke into Bastion. Hit crit, spend a lock. So hit crit. Take shields.
And it was
Blanks. Enough blanks anyway. Range 3. Hit crit.
Can't get that because Phil's legs in the way. So that was a blank and an evade. Just take a shield.
Yep. Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
No, you're at an angle. I think in arc. I don't think you are. But it's close. Yeah, I think in arc you're not in range.
No, because it's not straight. Yeah. Okay, so just 2 dice.
And 98 reroll.
Just and a force. I don't think the amount
Spend a focus. And then get a shield back from R2D2. Fine.
so that looking at the screen, I think Han has done that. And I think Luke is going to do that. Lulo, I expect to come
Oh, you and I already.
here.
please. And then a boost rotate.
I think he's really moved it.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, cheating, cheating.
Wrong order. Just gonna focus.
It's fine. Bastion.
That's the wrong one. That's that one.
Lucky Bay 94, check 2. Is that anything else? Is that evening Lucky Bay?
That's a problem.
Too hard. No focus.
And I've called most of those correctly. Hey!
The problem is, I don't think Han is in range of Lilo.
Closest one closest is not obstructed, sadly.
That makes me sad. We got less attack dice.
You are. I'm sorry.
Just can't reroll it.
Yep. One crit. Do I roll the evade?
Yeah, I mean, of course you do. I'm rolling only one paint every time I roll attack dice. It's never going to put damage through it.
Lilo range 3.
Yeah, I'm just literally rolling one paint every time I roll attack dice.
One crit.
What are they from? This is just sad. Luke, range 2 into Bastion.
Sure.
Spend the lock. Spend 4 charge for 3 hits.
Blanks.
Take 3 damage.
Left on 1.
Jeez, dice are all over the place in this game.
Actually, shoot with Bastion first, which I would normally do.
Is the shot from Bastion instructed?
I think so. Yeah, because you're at a slight angle in some way. So yeah.
Okay.
Focus for 2.
Yep.
2 hits and 2 hits. Then 3 dice primary front.
Yep.
Which will just spend a calculate for a hit crit.
Yep. I'll reroll.
Takes all 3. Hit crit. So shield, hit.
Shield hit crit. Why? Dice are screwing. Just say parry later.
And then the veteran turret into Luke, because I can't shoot any other way. Hit crit. Range, wasn't it range 3?
Regen shield. I never measured, so that's why.
Range 3.
Regen a force charge. And
Evades.
rolls 3.
3 evades.
So he's getting all of Han's evades apparently. Right, so shield
It's
down
like
for
it was
Han.
in our game, Dom.
Just gets shield back.
Luke's just doing all the work.
He really is, because Han is slapping like a little wet fish at the moment. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating.
We do wish I had a bomb right now. Really wish I had a bomb right now.
Yeah, Han is really slapping like a wet fish at the moment. I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing wrong. Actually, I'm not sure that I am doing anything wrong.
You're not really doing anything on dice. Variance is legitimately a thing. You've played it. You played it pretty well.
I certainly feel like I'm playing this game better, which makes me happy.
Again, I think Han has done that. I think Luke will do. Oop, too far up.
Go on, go for it.
Luke will come in here. And Nick needs things too fast before I can predict his manoeuvres. However, that's what I think is going to happen.
3 down. Yep.
Pete's saying he can't see the resistance winning. Luke just has too much left. It'll be an uphill battle for them. It's whether they can kill half of us. It's the deal here.
I will focus and attempt the boost. I don't have the boost for it.
No.
No? Okay. Just focus.
Yeah, no, you end up like that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's cool. When you said no, I said okay.
Yeah, I just show your workings, right? It's a thing. Luke is not going to supernatural. Luke's just going to 3-handed block.
Kill Bastion.
I mean, that's the hope. And Han.
Luke's got both force charges, correct?
Correct. He got shot last time and everything.
I thought you might do the full stop.
4 from Han.
No, it means you can pivot skill. I don't get my extra evade or anything.
4 from Han and how much you got left?
Just check.
4 on Venny.
Just take a look. Right at the start of engaging, Han gets 9 token. Yep. Then Han range 1 into Venny.
Yep.
1 hit, 2 eyeballs and blank. So I'll just try and reroll that one.
Sure.
That's not very good. Into 4 blanks. Spend the lock, I guess.
Yep.
For
Your locks have done well.
there you go, 2 hits and 2 crits. I mean, that's 3 chances of rolling the dice.
Spin a calculate.
Yeah, to take 2 hits and a crit.
We do check that you're not in that range. Which you're not.
I was fairly sure.
No, I was pretty sure as well.
I mean, I didn't even think you had arc, let alone range, but yeah, so hit, 2 hits and a crit. Oh no, sorry, 1 hit and 2 crits. Because it's 2 hits and 2 crits.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's 1 hit and 2 crits. So
Whole
whole
reach.
reach into the stabilizer. You've got 1 left on Zenny then?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
So Luke, range 1 Bastion.
Is it range 1? Looks like range 1.
I mean, I'll double check. I think it is, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, close enough, but yeah.
So 2 hits
Spend
and
a
just
force,
spend,
right?
1 force because you've only got 3 health.
So
So spend 1 force for 3 hits.
And
Kills Bastion.
what did Bastion roll?
Blanks.
Okay.
He didn't roll evades.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
I'm just-
Whether it was eyeballs or hits, he didn't roll evades.
4 natural dice into hand.
Yep.
Gives me 3 hits.
3 hits. Han gets 1 evade. So it takes a shield and takes 1 damage. And then end of the turn, regen a shield. Reroll. 2d2. Hit into hit.
Do you keep the shield?
Flip 1. Yeah, you get the shield.
Yep.
Just you don't expose the damage. Blue stabilizer. Oh well, that's going to do doing the damage to me, I guess. But Venny's also got blue stabilizer, right? So if Venny doesn't do anything other than a straight, if Venny dies.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very dice.
And then you got a full health Luke versus a 2 health Lulo and a 1 health Bobby.
With Lulu moving first.
Yep. Luke as endgame is just stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
The mistakes I made early on were too costly.
I definitely prefer this over Jake because I haven't flown Jake enough. Nowhere near enough have I flown Jake. And Super Luke as an endgame piece is just really good. It's just really
He's just super. That's what it is. That's exactly what it says on the tin.
really good.
I'm not even set there. Doesn't even matter.
So that's doing that.
But no, definitely after that last turn, Pete, I do agree with you saying Luke's just too much left. I think it's. But we shall see. Lulo could just go absolutely insane at this point, just roll nothing but paint.
No, sure.
Go for it. 1 forward bump.
Yeah, nothing else I can do. There's nothing else to do.
2 hit.
Focus boost, I'm assuming.
Yeah, straight boost. For the focus.
Yep. Make 3 hit. Take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a damage, lose my shield. That's my best.
set.
Just range 2. You do get the trick shot.
Yep. Is it range 1 of the rock? Yeah. I did think it was, but it's worth checking. So you've got 1 left, right?
Yeah.
So I need.
We're spending that force in a second.
Spend 4 charges, 3 hits. You need to roll.
I need 2 natural hits.
You need to roll 2 natural hits. Close, but not.
Or
not
paint.
quite.
Eyeball and
Or
2
paint.
evades with the force charge spent.
Yeah, so you get 2 evades and an eyeball after spending the force charge, which is enough to kill Fenny.
And the crit was out of curiosity.
Cuts on fire.
Do you think closest point is unobstructed?
Yes.
So range 2 from Luke into Lula?
Yeah.
Oh, Lula gets to shoot first.
Yeah, that's great. But no, I don't.
Sure. I wasn't sure. So, spend the lock. Spend the force charge for 3 hits.
Taking 1. No, I'm taking 3. Taking 2. Die. Okay. Alright, the mistakes early on were too costly to pull that back. Forgetting the target lock, which is just foolish because I've never forgotten that in all the games that I've played.
I was thinking you should have programmed your arc rotated to the sides a lot sooner.
Yeah, that was the other part. No, it just should have been set up that way.
Mm.
Because if you're going to come straight at me, sure, I'll roll 3 dice at you all the time. You can do that all you like.
Yeah, it allowed.
It was a mistake.
It allowed Luke early game to just not get shot by the bomber.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah,
Both
both of them. But I mean,
Whereas it was a complete mistake. I think if I'd play that again, if I've set up the other way, I think it's much harder for you. Because while you get to put more damage in, you're going to be sitting in the front line to do it, or you're taking clunky shots. And hand, despite his reroll things, doesn't like even 2 dice at him consistently.
No, because he's only got the one defense dice. I mean, a single 2 dice shot, theoretically, when he has taken 1 damage card, does nothing. Because with the rerolls and the force or a focus charge, he should get 1 evade and then he just regens the shield.
Yeah, the starting strategy was saying take away the rocks, try play over here. It was fine. But my arc just should have been the other way.
Yeah, I mean, Han stayed near those rocks over there all game because there was no hit.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's a big reason why I never 3-banked or came anywhere this way, is because by 2 hard in that way, it mitigated the shots that you could do against me, because whether you just weren't expecting it or not, but it also just kept me near the rock and potentially obstructed.
Yeah,
shots,
no.
gives me the threat shot.
But when if I hadn't taken those last 2 shots from Luke, I would have just hard 2'd that way earlier on and just kept the arc forwards and just come sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I like this list.
But as you say, I mean that game was hard from the setup.
I might know the bomber list a bit well.
Well, yeah, you went 5 in hyperspace, so yeah. But there's things. So, how many we got still watching?
7 Twitch, 8 on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
15.
Yeah. Thank you guys for checking in. We are going to call it night there tonight, which is slightly earlier than our usual.
Hey, we get on the same day that we started.
I know,
Hey!
it's bizarre. Mainly because our first game was disastrous. My two losses on stream today, so I will endeavour to learn from my mistakes and play better. How's that? I hope you guys enjoyed the little telecaster thing, the drawing on the screen, something we've been working on.
Yeah, I tried to use that quite a bit in this game. I'm pretty confident with that.
And I know what the issue is with the dice tray type thing that we did have in game 1. It's lighting. Simple, straight and foremost. We just need more light on it, and then it should be able to be workable. So if you did enjoy it, please do give us a like, give us a subscription, tell your friends about it, let them know. Also, please do send a list onto the Facebook page, or put it in the...
Any comments or anything?
Yeah, put it in the comments. We'll try to have a look back and think. Or you can message us through the Facebook page as well, and let us know what you'd like to see on stream. One other thing is, please do hit us up and send us a message through Facebook page to come join us and come play some games and have some fun and meet Rusty the dog, who's finally fast asleep. And you can show us what you've been flying and let us know what you're about. Because when we have a guest, we get to have a bit of a chat with him, and they can tell us what they're doing in the X-Wing community at the minute. That'd be really cool. So thank you very much for this evening. I'm Nick for the night. Cheery bye.
Yeah, he's Nick for tonight, and he's Nicola tomorrow. It's fine. We're always excited. It's Phil, Nick, and Dom here, and we're going to leave you there and enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
Yeah, I hope you all have fun. See ya.